Y'all ready, kids?
Hello, hello, hello. I do not know where Mars is right now. I'm on time. I'm right time. All good time. So, very interesting. But... Alright, yeah. Hello, Honk Memes. Oh, there Mars is. A little late. 1 minute late.
Little bit. Discord
How dare
has
she?
to update.
How could she? Hello, Honk Memes. Alright.
At least I blame Discord.
I think Parry is Parry and Fuel King heard about my glorious retelling of our Pathfinder session last week, and they couldn't miss it this week. They were waiting in the wings. I don't know. I know Parry is Parry definitely heard about it.
I should let you have the floor. 1 minute, my voice is about to sound a lot better.
That'll be good. Well, I did prepare once again. As I did.
Who am I to stop you? When you prepare, you freaking prepare.
You know, that's the goal, right? My mouse is in like a... I let it die, and so now it's not great right now. All right.
Wait, what'd you let die?
My mouse.
Oh no.
I let my mouse die.
Oh, poor thing. Hopefully it can be revived.
Oh, it can. It's just charging right now, so it's kind of weird.
Oh, so you're stuck with your the touchpad?
Oh no, I don't have laptop. I'm like leaning over it because it's like plugged in, but it doesn't reach all the way that I needed to reach. So I'm like leaning over and doing whatever. But alrighty. Yes, welcome everybody. We had our 4th session of Pathfinder on Friday?
Welcome.
Friday. Yeah, because it was Christmas Eve. So yep. Yes. On Friday. And definitely shenanigans. Shenaniganeries. Squeakers no. Squeakers yes. I don't know. I don't know what we're squeaking no to. Squeakers no.
I assume that'll make sense once for me.
my dead computer mouse. I see. I get it. I understand now. All right. All right. Good. Well, yeah. I think I'll just get right into it. How about that? Yeah?
Yeah, I would say dive right in.
Alrighty. Well, we last left off with the party trying to decide how they should proceed, faced with not 2 but 3 putrid Zulgaths fighting over an unknown creature's heart. Lycori, Casimir, Eloria, and Miss Molly had a dilemma. While most of the party was relatively sneaky, Casimir clunked and clanked in his full suit of heavy metal armor. After much deliberation, the party decided it was better to guarantee the upper hand by surprising the Zulgaths rather than being caught in an attempt to sneak by. Casimir threw out some caltrops, drawing the Zulgaths' attention, and the battle begun. While the caltrops did help with hindering some of the enemies, the fight was still rough. Eloria had been out of spell slots for a while now, and the stench from the creatures was so strong it was hindering some members' abilities to fight. After a grueling battle, and Eloria on the brink of unconsciousness, everyone wanted to return to the surface for a nice long rest at Mawio's. Eloria, ever curious, wanted to take just a teensy peek around the next corner, but after much convincing that curiosity indeed could, would, and will kill the cat, the group headed back to the cellar's entrance. However, on their way, they ran into a familiar kobold face, Ultimate Carl, the kobold who had been spared during our first encounter with them. He was being pretty suspicious as he conspicuously eyed the currently deactivated trap mechanism. Not wanting to return from their long rest to a face full of spears, Lycori suggested to Miss Molly that they play a prank on Carl. By making it so that the trap could no longer be activated, it would be the most hilarious thing to see Carl's face again when they were fully alive, when we inevitably ran into him. Eloria overheard the plan and distracted Carl with a bedtime story-worthy history lesson, while Miss Molly did her thing and the group was headed back on their way to Long Rest City. Just as the first of the party peeks out from the cellar, everyone could overhear Mawio in distress. Many blobs of dough lay strewn about the kitchen, the pantry demolished, and a mark of an upside-down L was drawn in flour on the floor. Lycoria and Miss Molly rushed to comfort him, while Casimir and Aloria questioned him. While at first glance it would seem that Waluigi was the source of all of Mawio's anguish, there was something more pressing, however, that was bothering him. So the party set to work at trying to learn what was exactly bothering Mawio, besides getting heartily slapped in the face by his forgotten black sheep brother. Now, this was not a coordinated effort. While Aloria and Lycoria tried to coax the information out of Mawio gently, Casimir's only true language was fear. With both efforts conflicting, no information was gained. So Lycoria asked Miss Molly to help Mawio with his backlogged baking, to hopefully gain information while his guard was down. Meanwhile, Casimir and Aloria snuck off to Mawio's room in search of clues. I gotta scroll. There's a lot. In his room, they found a large locked chest alongside other moving crates. Casimir tried to brute force it open, but ended up ruining the lock instead. Not even the key could open it now. In a desperate attempt to hide his blunder, but still allow him to look at the chest later, Casimir had him and Aloria hide the chest in Luigi's empty room and draw an upside-down L on Mawio's bed frame to frame Waluigi. As soon as Mawio entered his room after baking, he noticed the missing chest. He became frantic, panicked, accusing everyone of stealing it. While Casimir held on to the ruse, Mawio saw right through Aloria's lies and forced her to give him back the chest. Mawio, calm once more, took a key from his pocket and tried to open the chest, but he couldn't. Furious once more, he lashed out at Aloria, but she didn't throw Casimir under the bus. To calm the rising tensions, Lycoria proposed that Miss Molly try to fix the lock. She had not been a part of the chest shenanigans, as she was baking delicious pretzels with Mawio the entire time, and she was good with tools. Mawio conceded, but didn't have a repair kit to use. However, the party knew who might be able to help them. Heading over to Waluigi's shop, they were greeted with gifts as thanks for saving him from the cellar, one of them being a repair kit. They talked with him some more and bought some other odds and ends, but returned to Mawio's shop. Miss Molly was the only one allowed in the room with Mawio while she fixed the lock on the chest. Mawio asked her to promise not to look in the chest when she fixed it, and true to her word, Miss Molly didn't take any peeks. The party had their long rest and felt their knowledge and skills increase to level 2. Now, the next morning, they ate Miss Molly's pretzels for breakfast and headed back down into the cellar in search of Luigi. Passing back through where the trap mechanism was, Miss Molly found that the switch had been thrown to activate it, but of course it didn't work. Cheeky Carl. Arriving back at the river, the party followed the current down into an odd room with 4 pedestals and 3 orbs. One orb, seemingly full of earth, another air, and the third magma. Cautiously examining the room for traps as they entered, Lycoria approached the fire orb, and suddenly smoke began to fill the room. In the smog materialized a giant cinder rat. It was difficult to land blows on it, as the rat's smoke clouded the party's vision, and inhaling it could be detrimental to your health. Umfalo, Lycoria's summon, took most of the fire, even having to stop, drop, and roll, but in the end, the rat was defeated. Before anyone could catch their breath, however, an airy voice was heard from the orb of air. "Choose your blessing of the sky and soar among the clouds." The earth orb responded quickly,
No! Choose blessing of the earth and gain immense power!
Now, Casimir was immediately in favor of the earth orb's blessing, but the rest of the party wasn't so sure. Aloria and Miss Molly quickly realized that as spellcasters, the earth's blessing would have no benefit to them. And while Lycoria was also in favor of the air orb's blessing, Casimir was adamant and wouldn't be swayed. In the end, sadly outvoted, the party chose the sky's blessing and gains the ability of short flight for the rest of the once during the rest of the day. However, annoyed at the air orb's pompousness, Casimir went to attack it with his crowbar, but he missed over and over again. Not ready to fight a wind rat, or later revealed by the Earth Orb to be a wind ferret, Lycori, Miss Molly, and Aloria left Casimir to deal with his feelings. Eventually, Casimir rejoined the party, blinged out with an earthen crown, and they all headed off again to find their quarry. And that's where we did. Ponderous.
What a fabulous retelling.
Why, thank you. That was
I gotta mention the friggin' heart attack I was having with my puppet made of cloth facing off against a fire creature, but luckily it all went well.
I don't think you got hit once, so, you know.
I did not. Because I stayed away.
It was just Umfollow.
I didn't walk up to this thing.
I think literally only Umfollow got hit.
I mean, I think I got closer, but I was never on top of it. I always managed to get out of the way in time.
Dylan says not for lack of trying to
Oh
Very
no,
true.
I'm sure it tried very hard.
It tried very hard to
I
hit
have
everybody.
No doubt.
It just only
It
landed
really
on Umfollow. to Casimir's chagrin, though, you know.
Oh, very, very much so.
But yes. I hope my retelling was accurate enough.
I would say so. I mean, you hit every point in my notes that I had.
I don't think I painted Casimir in an unfair light either, Fuel King. I hope I didn't try to paint one way or the other.
Oh, no. Ori, your retellings is very unbiased.
I'm glad. I've put very much effort into making
more
them
so than mine was,
unbiased.
so
Well,
I would think she gets points in that category. Come on, guys.
I'm definitely telling it as like a narrator versus like as Lycori, which you were doing.
Yeah.
You were telling it like as your own thing.
Well, that's the only perspective I have.
Well, it's the only perspective I have, but you know, I extrapolated what I knew. You know, that was what I tried to do. It's
Well
not like I don't get any insider information or anything. But
you say you can't write stories.
I'm not writing the story. I'm retelling what happened. That's what's happening. It's all written out there for me. No, literally for stream, I like go down and I like write down and like, okay, trying to remember what happened last time, because I don't take notes during session. I don't take any notes during session, really, except like if I get loot or something, or you know, of course, if I level up or get a spell or whatever. But yeah, I like go in and I write overview, and then I write out like the narration bits.
Oh, smart move.
Yeah, but I like doing that because, as I had talked about with Dylan before, it makes sure that you're only getting the parts that like were important, because they're the parts that you still remember by now, right? Like a week later.
Oh yeah.
So that's the important bit. All right.
I would say you got everything.
I'm glad. That one I felt pretty good about, like getting everybody in, because I did start writing it earlier. Last week I wrote it like 10 minutes before stream.
Oh jeez.
So this week I definitely had a little more time involved with doing that. But yeah, definitely have. I had to ask Dylan what the creatures were called though. The Zulgaths.
Oh, I am so sorry. I was never going to remember that name. I
Oh,
just
no.
called them Stink Boys. Wax People Uprising? No. I'm pretty
What?
sure I would have wrote that.
What? There's no Wax People Uprising that we know of, Dylan.
I'm
Maybe
thinking we're
that's
being tricked, Ori.
you're projecting. You know, is this spoilers, Dylan? Is this spoilers? I don't know.
Could be.
Spoilers.
Wax People.
Wax People indeed. I must have forgotten the first half, Dylan. Don't come over tomorrow if you don't want to be slapped. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh!
There's no Wax Person Uprising. We started out with what I said we started out with.
What I remember is the Stink Boys having to fight those arts, which honestly, not too bad a battle. I was
Not for
really...
you. A lawyer was about to keel
No.
over.
Well, Alora refused to get any sleep.
Well, Aloria is embodiment of curiosity killed the cat.
I mean, I can't blame her at all.
I can.
No, if she's got that curiosity, more power to her. But if it's going to kill her, you know, that idea, we kind of like having her around.
I have
And
no
being alive.
qualms with blaming her.
And then, yeah, following that, I think we finally managed to convince her to head back. Made the pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
Went shopping. Well, then the whole chest incident happened, and the sneaking around.
Yeah,
Mario's
that was a different. That was season 1, Dylan. That wasn't this season. You got it wrong. Is there a big delay? Oh God.
Hadron Fiddle? No.
No,
That-
he's trolling you now. This is a Gravity Falls reference.
Yeah. No. That
Oh, is that so, Dylan? Is that so? Then apparently
is it?
your signposting is not as good as I had made it out to be. If I have forgotten this entire thing that you claim that I'm
Oh,
wrong
I
about.
thought
He's just trying to clown on me, you know? Not actually, but he's trying to clown on me. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm always wrong. You're right.
Sorry, what
I'm
have you
wrong.
done? You
My
contributed
whole
to
thing
inflation.
is bad. Let me tell the story again, right? Okay.
No, there was definitely a wax army uprising.
Yeah. Casimir
and
went
they
and
had
did a
us in
shady deal.
headlock at one point.
Yeah. Casimir did a shady deal with this guy in the garage that was like, yeah, these wax figures totally aren't haunted or anything, but they're a really cheap price. And Casimir went, that praise Avadar.
They were like
Really
discount
great.
raccoon
Awesome.
suits that could shapeshift into these wax statues if you press A. So that's how they got the drop on us. We thought they were just raccoons.
Yeah, but then thankfully there was like a fire going and like hot coffee in the end, so then we were fighting them, we could throw all of the hot stuff onto them and melt the wax.
Well, Ori, the coffee we were able to get from Mario's kitchen. He has
Exactly.
a good supply of
Exactly.
coffee beans there. And cocoa beans, that's how I was able to make chocolate to boost our energy.
Ah, yes, yeah. See. Is this better, Dylan? I'm sorry we forgot. I'm so sorry we forgot. I'm very sorry that we forgot. It's our
How
fault.
could we forget such epicness?
All our
I'm
fault.
So sorry. Please accept our humble apologies.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Extreme Vote Guy. There's no references here. They're just it's just what happened. You know, any perceived, similarities to other IPs is clearly coincidental.
Well,
All
you know,
right.
it's not us. You gotta take it up with Dylan. He's the one who created.
There you
this
go.
world.
There you go. He said homage. There you
Yeah.
go. Homage. Alrighty.
Ooh, I see a tree reference in the top left corner.
Yes,
What are
I
you up to,
believe
Ori?
today I am going to attempt to make this legendary tree that originally I was going to base off of a willow, but then I decided instead to base it off of a cottonwood
Ooh.
because of how the seeds work.
Well, I know you said willows were kind of hard to translate into. I believe it was armor. You said.
No. So this tree specifically has a wild feature where it like gets up and floats away. Okay, so in my idea originally was that like a weeping willow has that sort of like canopy and comes down, and that could like fill with air, and then it like hot balloons itself up and over, and that was all well and good. But I already had like sort of a willow thing that I was doing already for like acid, and I kind of wanted to keep that, so I didn't want to do like 2 willows when there's so many trees. Right, there's so many trees. They don't want to do like 2 willows. And so I was thinking, and cottonwoods, actually, they have like seeds, sort of like dandelion seeds, right? The really fluffy, wispy seeds. I mean, a lot of trees do. Quaking aspen do, it's a genus thing. But Yeah. That's when I decided instead, because then it would be like light and airy to float away, you know, like a big puffball. That was my thinking.
Ooh.
Hello, Royal
I
Kirby.
like that. Oh, hey, Kirby, you on YouTube like usual?
Yep,
I got another page open, so
on the
I'm
YouTubes.
not really watching anything, to be honest.
How dare you, Mars?
Hey, I am writing our description for our lovely new character joining the roster. So, you know, priorities.
Oh, that took me way too long. I
Well,
won't
no,
lie.
I can't let the secret out just
No,
yet.
no. You
know?
can't. You can't. But
Exactly.
I sincerely want to say I sat here silent because I was literally buffering. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? I do not know what she's talking. New character. Like I literally am just like, I have no I have no idea. Who it is. But I did get there. I did find it. I did get there.
The loading bar did fill.
It did fill eventually. So, you know, we're good now.
Very nice. Nah, it's gonna be good, and you'll have multiples to choose from, because boy howdy am I getting into writing this.
Oh,
This is
nice.
fun. Got some fan fiction on the side too.
You're right, Parry. Well, you know, it took me just as long, right? Like it took me just as long to remember Redacted as it took me to remember Hadron, Fiddleford, McGucket, and his Wax Army.
Redacted. How could I forget Redacted?
No. Redacted's who you're talking about.
Oh. I thought it was other Redacted.
No other Redacted.
Is this for a commission or personal?
Nope, this is for D&D homebrew stuff. However, I might change goals and we might try to draw like Lycoria. I don't know yet.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what I'm feeling yet.
You know what? You just feel it out. You see what direction it goes.
Oh, I have the doctor tomorrow too, Royal Kirby.
Actually, I'm getting the flu shot finally tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a trip up to see my grandma, and I want to make sure I don't accidentally pass anything along.
Yep. Well, that's what they'll tell you about Extreme Book Guy. That's what they're there for. The rest of the party.
Ooh, I know that sound. That's your thinking sound.
Just not sure what shape I want this leaf to be.
Well, I mean, you gotta take from the inspiration, right?
Well, you know, we got a lot of different options. I don't really want it to be super heart-shaped, though. Like, I don't feel that vibes. I do think this vibe's better. This vibe's better.
Oh, Kirby, that's so hard.
To be a normal human or to go to the dentist? Or both?
No, why not both?
Both is good.
Both is good.
Okay. Oh, we watched Randy Cunningham today, and it turned out that God, what's his name? You know the actor's name. That was the ninja.
Oh, Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, he had a very small sort of cameo in it with the voice of a previous ninja, and it was amazing.
Oh, anything with Patrick Warburton in it is amazing.
The star-studded cast they got for Randy Cunningham is just insane, I gotta say.
Honestly, they must have caught all these actors on a good day. I still have to look up Howard's voice actor, but I bet he's been in a lot too.
Dylan.
Actually, I could look it up right now and inform people.
Dylan, you're not allowed to even attempt to put things in stream chat that I'm not supposed to read. It just doesn't work that way. All right? That's all I'm gonna say.
Andrew Caldwell is the voice of Howard Wienerman.
I don't know.
Right?
What has he done?
Wow, that's one heck of a headshot.
Mm.
Okay. He actually hasn't done too much. He's voiced a character called Roku in Young. I'm not sure what Young is though.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Oh, why didn't they just say that? Somebody really messed up his IMDb page.
Oh.
Actually, no, it's not even IMDb. It's something called Behind the Voice Actors. And the way they talk about him in his paragraph is it says he's a voice actor known for voicing Roku Young and Howard Wienerman, but they don't see where it's from. Roku is from Avatar: The Last Airbender. He did the young version of Roku.
Oh, young Roku.
That's
Oh, okay. Now, damn.
For anyone who's seen Adventures of Kid Danger, he played Mitch, and he plays Ramblin' Frank Spicer in Deathloop, the 2021 video game.
Hold on. What is this guy's name again?
Andrew Caldwell. C-A-L-D well.
Okay. Oh.
I sent Ori down the rabbit hole.
Interesting. Okay. He seems to be in a lot of
No, don't even think about it. No.
He apparently was in Good Luck Charlie as well.
Oh, that didn't pop up for me. I must be on an uncompleted page or something.
Yeah, okay, we got film, Matrix Resurrections, Jude.
Oh, wow.
All the ones I
Okay.
was in Transformers as like a side character.
Wow, that looks like?
All right. Let's
Using-
see.
Huh. A lot of these I have not even heard of. Okay, there's Deathloop. Found that. Oh, he was in The Librarians. He played Jeff. Interesting. I noticed he's definitely doing a lot more live action than he does
Yeah,
animation.
he does do much more live action. There's only like a couple animation. Oh, he was in Victorious once.
Oh, look at that. He was in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, I saw that. And also Mom.
Oh, An American Dad. He's just credited as voice, though. No specific character. Oh, there he is. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Teen Roku.
Teen Roku. Yeah, Hey Jude. I saw that too. Okay.
Oh, and he was in Hannah Montana as Thor. I don't even remember when Thor was in an episode of Hannah Montana.
I think it was just a dude named Thor. I don't think it was ever meant to be.
No, not that Thor. I don't remember a Thor.
Oh, I barely remember that show at all, so. How do I... I want it to be like... Okay. Maybe like that.
Ooh, I like that shape.
I'm trying to make it like cupped. That was like the goal here. So then it's gotta come like up and around.
It's all a delicate balance.
Yeah, like that. There we go. Okay, kinda. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes the trees come, sometimes the trees struggle.
They can be picky on occasion.
And then do like a side view, which will look like something like this. I was also I started drawing Chat Noir for this year today.
For your yearly post?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's been fun.
How anamorphous are we going this year?
Oh, I mean, he's pretty the same as last year amount, which is a good amount.
But you've honed your craft so much.
So, I'm gonna have to redo, like, change around a leg and an arm because they're just not vibing. But
Okay.
otherwise, I like it.
I mean, hey, for a full sketch, having to redo a leg and an arm isn't too bad.
Yeah, you catch it early enough,
Exactly. That's the trick.
Okay. I think that shows that the leaves are cupped.
I can see that, yeah. The way the shape is.
Yeah.
They look like they're a little bit spiky too.
Yeah, they are spiky. They got some spike to them. Okay.
Alright.
So then I usually draw the sort of seeds. These very puffy seeds. Ah.
I have it on good record that we're almost through with the tutorial of Pathfinder.
Dylan has been saying that multiple sessions now. He literally the other day he was like, before the last session, he was like, yeah, I think you guys are gonna finish today. And then he's like, oh, no, nope.
Nope, so close. But no dice.
Mm-hmm.
And here I was thinking we had learned everything there was to learn about Pathfinder.
Well, I don't think we're ever gonna stop learning about Pathfinder anytime soon. That I gotta say. Okay. This time for really reals? Are you certain, Dylan? I don't know.
Don't want to be the DM who cried wolf too many times.
Oh no, why does drawing cost you an arm and a leg? Okay. Kind of feathery like this. It's the seed.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dylan.
I like it.
That's what they're supposed to be. Very feathery. Oh, okay, maybe I do that instead.
Oh, you just had an epiphany.
There's a decision that I will attempt now to see if I like these leaves better or not.
Ooh, okay.
Let's look at leaves. I think most of these are like really fat. Yeah, they're not thin. I think if this is the genus it is. Nice, it is. Okay, so then we'll go. And then you can have some funkier shapes. Ooh. No, you're not what I want. I mean, you have a funky shape and you're from the same thing. So... yeah. See, this is hard because now I'm kind of leaning Willow again, though.
Oh, no. You gotta pick one.
Oh, it's not even close to all the integral stuff? Damn, that's a lot of Pathfinder rules, Dylan. Whew.
Damn.
Okay. Question for everybody.
Alrighty.
Do I try to stick with the poplar genus, the cottonwood, which is a light wood? It has these sort of feathery seeds that float around like dandelion seeds, and I keep it that, or I choose willow again instead, and it has leaves that look like feathers.
Ooh, that's a hard pick. Because both sound like they have a really nice aesthetic to them. Damn. What about it? Is it possible to combine
Feather
the
tree?
two? I know that's kind of having your cake and eating it too, but
I can't really because I just looked all the poplar leaves and they're all short and fat or round. None of
Oh,
them
I
are
see.
very the lanceolate that the willow has, and the willow is like very much exactly what I want. Dylan goes feather tree.
If that's the case, then I would say feather.
Okay.
That was originally the one I was leaning towards anyway, so it's
All
just
right.
got a vibe to it, you know?
Oh yeah, I sort of had that moment, and I was like, oh, okay, this might be the better idea. But sometimes you know you don't have the idea right away.
And that's okay. Great art takes time.
They're all very lanceolate, and that's what you need when you're doing feather. Oh, okay. Now we have a second question. That question will be, do I make it a single regular leaf and that leaf looks like a feather? Or do I make it where it's actually leaflets and the whole leaf looks like a feather? Audio
Ooh.
issues? Oh, you're right. Fixed.
Yay!
It like moved down for some reason. I don't know why. Like my gain, I guess is the word.
Oh, okay.
It was probably a mouse, a stupid
I'm
mouse.
definitely hearing the heavy breathing.
Oh no, it wasn't even that. I like turned my volume like way down low accidentally on stream.
Oh, okay. Actually, I don't like this sentence. Let's get rid of that.
No, this should be fixed now, I do hope.
We were experimenting with OBS yesterday. Did the changes carry over?
I haven't looked at the I mean the changes should be here too, but I haven't looked at the like audio to see how they looked. This was literally just like moving my mouse from one screen to the other, like clicked on something and dragged the slider down.
Oh, I see.
And it was like Dylan said, issues. I looked over and it was like, oh shit. Whoops. Yeah, there it is. Found it.
Oops, you gotta fix that.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right.
It be that way sometimes.
It doobie doobie doo wah.
Okay. Maybe I'm not too happy with this particular backstory. Yeah, no, let's redo that. I'm not.
Sometimes you gotta write bad ones to get good ones.
You know, and this is the
don't
funny
like
thing
that.
I found about writing, and I start to realize I'd never get like any works out if I agonized over it too much. It's like you can always go back and fix a draft. You can always find two things. You can always polish it up. Just write the main idea so you have something to come back to and you get it out there. You can always fine tune it. But if you like sit there just staring at this sentence, it's like nothing will get done.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder, do you ever run into something like that, Ori? I mean, I've seen you do it a couple of times where you start drawing something and then you erase, but do you ever just like draw until a concept or idea comes to mind and then you're like, oh, I know what track I'm going on?
No, I actually find that usually it's the opposite for me personally. Usually if I can't think of something and it's not happening and it's not coming, like, you know, maybe like a little doodling might help. But if it's not, if it's like really not happening, you've seen it on stream once or twice, and it's not happening, it's like I gotta either not draw anymore or like draw literally something completely different. Like, you know, because sometimes it's just like, no, it's not it, chief. This is not it right now. And then you just gotta like move on.
That can be the case sometimes.
I'm not a particular doodler. Like I never really was. Like I can draw like a mindless thing, like a pattern, but you know, I was never the kid that was very good at like doodling. You know, I never
You're
find I'm a
telling me you
doodler.
never doodle on any of your notes.
No. So I would doodle, but I would doodle things like this. I had gotten my first like henna tattoo in Disney, like right around the time I started like really going into drawing, and it looked kind of like this flower, and I'm actually doing it wrong, and so it's like a little pattern, and I would draw tons and tons of them with like different colors and different color combinations, and I have like a sketchbook that's like super filled with all of these. And so it's kind of like this, and then you just get like layers upon layers upon layers of it, and then you kind of like do this little crosshatchy thing, and you could use like multiple colors, and then it sort of had this like little spiral stuff, and then it had like more at the end, and so I would draw tons and tons of those. But that's the only like doodling I did. Otherwise, like I can't doodle like people because maybe it's the perfectionist in me. Maybe it's just who I am. I dislike not being able to try my best at it.
Uh-huh.
So with doodling, it's like you're supposed to be like loose and whatever and just go. And it's like, if it doesn't look right, like I just have to move on and like do something else again. But I'm not enjoying myself, right? Like that part of it. So I'm not like a doodler like for fun in that way.
Okay. Oh, hey, Media Sage. When did you
Welcome,
sneak
Media
on
Sage.
here?
Come on. See, it's interesting, Media Sage. I wouldn't say that I get like full art block very often. I find that there are certain points in time that when I have to draw something very specific, like this tree per se, right? If I was struggling with how to design all of the how to design it, that would be one thing, but I could totally go and draw like 80 other different things. It's not like to me, at least from my understanding, art block is very much like you can't draw anything and it's bad. It's more just like I have 80,000 things I want to draw at any given time, and sometimes one of them is just like, okay, it's not happening. Sometimes it's like I need to draw this thing, but the ideas aren't happening. At that point, it's not that I'm like blocked. It's more just like I don't want to do this thing right now. Like this thing is not meant to happen right now, and I got to do literally any other art bit.
Makes sense to me.
So that's sort of how I go. Good night, Kirby. Good luck with the dentist.
Night, Kirby. Best of luck tomorrow.
I always need more sleep than I get. But I'm going on vacation next week, so hopefully that's more sleep.
Oh, very nice.
So it's a little one, but hopefully that's more sleep.
You know what? Take what you can get and enjoy it.
It'll be fun. It'll definitely be fun.
It's like kind of a silent night for both of us because we're both thinking.
It's very contemplative, as Ice King would say. Contemplative? Contemplative?
Yeah.
No, it's
Contemplative.
There's an episode of Adventure Time where Ice King literally goes like that. He's like, you're feeling like I'm feeling very contemplative. Contemplative? Contemplatave. Contemplative. You know what I mean. I'm thinking about stuff.
Oh, I'm thinking. I can't remember the episode, but I can easily envision him saying that.
I think it's Monster Princess, but I might be wrong. I think it's Monster Princess. But who really knows? I should know. I know Adventure Time too well.
I mean, you own pretty much every.
I own every single episode. Not even pretty much. Literally, actually, every single one.
I need more DVDs in my collection. I was so depressed the other day. I went to Best Buy to return a game for my brother, and oh my gosh, the lack of anime movie DVDs.
Really? Well, anime movies? I don't know.
To cry.
The
DVD section has also gotten smaller. I was
yeah,
like, what is this?
That's what happens, unfortunately.
There's barely anything to pick from.
Yeah.
Oh, how sad.
Okay. I'm gonna ask chat a question again. Which kind of leaf do we like? This is a leaf. It's a single leaf. It's a simple leaf. Okay, so this is one leaf, this whole thing. One leaf. Or do we like this one, which is a compound leaf, or each individual one is a leaflet, and then this whole thing is then one leaf. Which do we like better?
Oh, I am feeling the compound.
Oh, and
It's
Dylan's
got
on the simple.
more of that feathery texture. Oh, well.
Yeah, compound or simple. Mars thinks the left one looks softer, I think.
Yeah. It's giving me like feather duster vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm
So we
here
got-
for it.
We got one for this one. We got one for this one. I hope this satisfies your love for democracy, Dylan. Your burning passion for democracy. Oh, and a second for compound. No, Dylan. Not as well. And not as accurately.
Oh.
I did it differently on purpose. Because this is closer to how, like, real trees have evolved and adapted and gotten their stuff.
Because we're going for realism here.
Oh, I'm going for, you know, fantastical realism. That's what I try to go. Any other votes? I think everybody else is just chilling. Alrighty.
Now or forever hold your peace.
What? That's not how it works, Dylan. That's not how it works. That has nothing to do with it. I'm torn. Nah, I'm sorry, chat. I think I'm gonna actually have to go with Dylan's, and not because it's Dylan, but because
It's okay, Ori. We know you're not biased at all.
I think it's easier to read as what I want to go for, like Dylan said, and part of me is also like, I don't want to draw multiple of those freaking leaflets.
So you're choosing
Compound
it out
leaves.
of convenience.
I'm choosing it out of convenience. I'm choosing it out of, I do think that this can come across more as a feather easily, where the other thing is more just like wispy and not exactly what I want. And that these hanging together give more willow vibes than the other thing hanging together, which gives me more like weird acacia vibes. And so it's just like,
Okay.
I
You know
think
what? You're
this works
the
out better.
expert and you're also the artist. Do as you see fit.
I never said I would take your opinions and agree with them. You know, I was more. It's one of those things you ever hear about the like, you know, if you're undecided, flip a coin and then you'll know, you know, no matter what the outcome is, you'll know what you actually wanted. It's kind of like that. Like
You'll
that's
either
kind of
be
the vibes.
disappointed by the coin flip or overjoyed.
Exactly. So it's like that's the vibe I'm getting here. You know. Where it's like, I ask solely so that I can end up making up my own mind in the end.
Well, it looks like you've succeeded in doing just that.
I do believe so. Okay.
Bravo.
How do I want... Nope. Back to the internet.
Research is needed.
Mouse, hello? Okay, found it.
I was about to ask, has it died yet again?
No, it's just, I couldn't, I didn't know where it was.
Such is life sometimes.
There we go. That's what I want. Ooh, curvy. Okay, that's what we'll do. What? I'm not allowed to jokingly be serious about your messages, Dylan. Every time we do this, you're like, oh, she's not joking, but I am.
Are you joking?
Is who joking?
I don't know anymore, to be honest. I can't tell.
I know that Dylan's joking about Gormo. At least he better be joking about Gormo. But you know,
I'm pretty sure that's it.
I would be severely upset if he wasn't. I mean, mark that on your bingo cards, guys. It counts. It counts. Dylan, you know me. I don't feel like these responses are differently than the responses I make with you in person. Is it is it harder to understand because I don't hit you on the arm? Is that the difference? I can't hit you over the arm on Twitch chat. I'll be hearing from the editors. I'm the editors, Dylan. Would you like to be my editors?
Build a robotic arm that can transfer, like that'll trigger when you make the comment. It'll slap him on his
on his arm.
And you can control it from yours.
That's the secret.
That's the trick, right?
Yeah. I think that's the only solution here.
I think that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm the editor, Dylan. So you know, democracy. It's my way apparently, and so I won't be hearing from anybody because I'm right. There you go. Done.
Damn.
Success. It's the Warden. Fatality. No, I didn't. If Dylan wanted to have a comic argument with me, I would lose.
Well, he is the one studying to be a lawyer, so yeah, that's kind of to be expected.
Dylan, it was only for you, and so I'm upset now. So then I'm the best actor. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're gonna have to wait for when we do Smash and Pass for the D&D not characters.
What?
Passes? Races? Wait.
Oh, it's not Smash or Pass. It's not a Smash or Pass. We're just tier listing it. I'm not Smash or Passing that. I ain't touching that with the 10-foot dick. We ain't going there. No.
I thought we were doing something
Mars,
in the future
Mars.
with that.
Why is everything just Smash or Pass with you? I can't.
Oh,
you know, you say you're
I'm
ace,
sorry.
and here we are. Everything's
have
just.
corrupted me. You just kept talking about it.
I've corrupted you. I've corrupted you.
Yes.
Honestly, I have. Guys, I'm gonna put Mars on blast. a little bit. We were watching anime today.
Really?
We were watching
God.
anime today, and I think that she is very much obsessed with Smash or Pass because I don't even remember what character it was. I do remember what character it was. It was Soma's father, and it was Soma's father from Food Wars. And Mars literally said the line, "If we were playing Smash or Pass right now, heart smash."
No. Okay. Hey, I can look at a menu. I just don't feel like.
No.
ordering, okay?
No.
But I can
No.
look at a menu and say, "Ooh,
That's not what I'm.
delicious," but I'm not going to be placing an order anytime soon.
This is not what I'm trying to call you out on because I wholeheartedly agree. However, the part that I'm calling you out on is the idea that we can no longer talk about beautiful anybody without it being Smash or Pass.
We really can't. Problem. we're so screwed.
This is you. You're the one who made it Smash or Pass.
You guys share some of the blame here. Come on.
Oh, because I introduced you to Food Wars and Smash or Pass?
Yes.
Come on.
You are partially responsible.
Dylan, what's the legality of that? Am I partially responsible? I don't know. If I show someone a knife, but I don't tell them to kill themselves with it, and then they go do it, is that my fault? I don't think so.
Flip a coin. We'll see which side you're unhappy with.
I know which side I'm unhappy with. You didn't have to commit.
In a rare turn of events.
You did not. Okay. He didn't have to convince me to play it in general, as it was my suggestion to him after I showed you the YouTube video title that I had seen, Mars. And then Mars was like,
brilliant.
Mars said that we had to play it. And so then I asked you, Dylan. All Dylan had to convince me of was doing it this week, because my original idea was that I was going to wait until we were completely finished with Rise from the Ashes, because I wasn't exactly sure.
Too long a wait. You
See?
Can't tease us with Smash or Pass and then not deliver immediately.
Dylan, have you been hanging out with Mars behind my back? Because I don't know, she's agreeing with you way too much.
Not to my knowledge.
You're taking his side too much. What?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. No, it's true. I want to play the damn game. I want to catch the killer. I want to put Damon Gant behind fucking bars. Okay, like he needs to be back in. You know what? No. I'm sorry.
Man and a killer. He should not be allowed to go free for any longer than he.
I'm
already
sorry.
Has.
If he's not the killer of Goodman, he at very least killed a prosecutor. And if that doesn't get the death sentence as well, I don't know what this world is, what that world is about. Because whoo boy.
If he's not a killer, why acting so sus, boy?
He's very sus. Super sus.
Way too frickin' sus. He can't get away with it. And he won't. It's Phoenix Wright.
Hold it!
Tap!
I'm like, I have like been solely editing videos for way too long.
Oh my god, you must have Phoenix Wright just like on the brain.
Well, it's because like I like with the holiday and my grandmother like visiting, it was like I was not on my usual, grind set. And
to be expected. I mean,
yeah.
Holidays and all.
But so I was like I was behind, and so I was actually editing videos the day before that I was posting that day. Usually I have them finished by like Monday, and then they're done, and then I post both of them for the week. And so it was like, okay. But I literally finished editing the video that went up today last night after stream. And but I have to be on top of it because, I am on vacation for 3 days next week. So it's like I have until Sunday, like before Sunday, to have them done and to have the clips done and everything done. And it's like, oh god. Oh god. Very, very, very whew. Yeah. See, it's like, I don't know what I want to draw right now. I'm like blasé. What would the wood look like? See, we were saying, Dylan, this tree was growing around the magic items, right? What would the wood would have to be pretty light. I don't want to make it tryptophobia though. I would be concerned.
That might not go over great.
Took notes, you tell me. Thanks. Very, very helpful. It's like, I don't know what colors this to be.
You thought the revisionism was gonna happen during the D&D retell, and no, it came during the Smash or Pass retell.
Oh. I was coached and I was guided for the D&D session, attempts that now I have, the student has become self-sufficient and
I didn't know you could take lessons.
So there was I don't think you meant it that way.
Probably not.
But-
Please move on. You're just gonna interpret everything I say after that Smash Your Pass comment,
no,
aren't you?
No, I wasn't even thinking of it dirty. Are you thinking of it dirty? I don't even know how you could think of that line dirty.
Thinking of
No.
it as without snickering like a kid.
It seemed like you insulted me. I didn't know you could take lessons, Ori. You can learn. I don't think... I know you didn't mean it that way, but that's...
I didn't know lessons were offered. Maybe I should have clarified.
No, see? Dylan took it the same way. Are we drunk? When did I drink alcohol tonight, apparently? Because, God, I don't know what this stream is right now.
I had nog, but there was nothing in it, at least to my
No
knowledge.
rum.
Hey, what was in that tea, Ori?
I don't know.
What was in that tea? It was a new tea.
This is kind of late for that to be having a fix, though.
I was gonna say it's way too early for midnight brain.
Yeah. 10
way
p.m. brain.
Freaking early for midnight brain. That's just shameful.
Ah.
Gotta wait until at least 11 o'clock before losing our minds.
At very least. I don't know what willow seeds look like.
Does anybody know what willow seeds look like?
Yes. We grow them. It'll be like a pussy willow. Oh, yeah, very nice. Okay.
A what willow?
A pussy willow.
Oh, I never heard of that. What does that look like? I gotta look that up now.
Usually they're in a lot of like bud and twig bouquets, but they're really soft and fluffy.
Ooh.
It is a word. It is a very common plant. And if you're going to make it like this, you're just, how do you go about life? I don't know.
I did not make it like anything.
Not
I said
you. I'm
nothing.
talking to Dylan.
Oh. Oh. Yes.
Yet.
I was just gonna say it's a very pretty plant, and it kind of looks like little white cattails.
That's why it's called a pussy willow. Because of the cat. The pussy cat.
It is just unfortunate that our society has turned certain words into
Sadness, disappointment. Yeah. It's like
giggable worthy words.
I don't enjoy the fact that there are so many words nowadays that are so easily taken in a innuendo context, and it's just like I just want to be able to say the words, like sad. Like, I want to be able to say pussy willow. Come on.
Ori, you live in an ever-changing society. One day, maybe it will be doable again. You know, maybe the word dwarf will come back into usage.
We're gonna make it come back. We're gonna make it come back.
Until that day.
What? Dylan. This is not a comparison. It's not. No. This saddens me. I didn't name the tree, okay? I didn't name it. Would could it have been named like cotton ball willow? Maybe.
I would have liked cotton ball willow. That sounds cute.
I couldn't find it on the internet, Dylan, so I don't know. That's Oh yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. See? Is it scary that I can hear you laughing through the Twitch chat, Dylan? Because I think it's a little scary. I have listened to to both of you laugh so much, like over and over again, because of like editing the videos. It's like wild.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
It's a neutral thing. It's more just the idea of like it is incredibly ingrained, just like how both of you laugh and the different laughs. Because God, I like hear it all the time.
I have noticed on every single either TikTok or YouTube short you put out, it's like wheezing laugh, siren laugh,
Oh yeah.
hyperventilate.
Yeah. That's the fun. Dylan suggested
You're not
that.
wrong. You're
Dylan
not
suggested that, putting like the funky captionings for what's happening.
Good call.
Yeah. So that's what those comes from.
Oh,
But
no,
they're all my doing. My favorite is Dylan when Dylan wholeheartedly laughs, he usually laughs in a very maniacal way. On the verge of insanity. Exactly. That's his laugh. And so I usually say that maniacal laugh, evil laughter. I think another one I like is coping chuckle.
Coping chuckle, yes.
Coping chuckle.
You get that one a lot, I think.
I get coping chuckle because usually it's Dylan has said like a pun or something, and I start out going with like no, and then by the end I'm like.
Then we just
very
gang
funny.
up on you.
So that one did pretty well in the end. It didn't do good at the beginning, but the pocket ones did well. Oh, you know what is weird? I told you earlier, Mars, but the TikTok comments are much better than the YouTube comments on the videos. Like the comments,
Throwing you for a loop.
and that was not what I expected. I don't know if you expected that.
Oh, me? No, definitely not. Not with the TikTok environment.
Yeah, it's wild. Dylan, are you trying to tell me that you don't think you laugh like an evil scientist? I don't know. I've laughed like an evil scientist during Ace Attorney though too. I have definitely have like evil noises.
Oh, most definitely. I don't think you were even playing a character at the time.
My favorite is when I fake laugh as Phoenix. That's my favorite.
See, if we're looking at this from a voice actor angle, it can be so hard to laugh on command and make it sound genuine. Like, forget crying on demand, laughing on demand.
See, crying on demand is like once you cry, like your body responds, right?
Well, your
like
body takes over.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
It's all hormones. Like once you start, your tears are going to
Like
be
there it
activated.
is.
It's not going away until it stops.
Yeah, versus a laugh, it's just like it's short. It's right there. Oh, I also enjoyed Dylan made the Mr. Meeseeks reference with Meekins. And
I was about to say, are you trying to say Meekins?
Yeah, no, I was not. And that's a Rick and Morty reference, and since the memes are always that like, oh, if you watch Rick and Morty, you got like a big brain, like high IQ or whatever. And so when I laughed at the joke, I wrote laughs in big brain. And I liked that one.
People
That
pick
was
up
so
on
funny.
That'd be great.
That was why I did that. Very funny.
I am curious. Are you guys watching the newest season of Rick and Morty?
I have not been. I think we're actually kind of like pretty behind, if I'm being honest.
Gotcha. Because like, I don't watch it myself, but I do watch theory videos and recap videos.
Yeah.
Shit is going
I think we're at
down.
least a whole season behind.
Okay. Well, they did just I think they just wrapped up for this season. So you know, if you two want to catch up. I just gotta say though, it is wild.
I'm uncertain if I will go back to the Rick and Morty rabbit hole, because it was like confirmed that it's like it's just gonna go until it dies, and it's like I don't know if I'm about that anymore. Like there's no end in sight, right? Like there's no conclusion. They're just gonna keep going. And that's like you have, what is it, show rot or something? Like I don't know.
Seasonal rot.
Seasonal rot, thank you. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be a part of that.
Okay, so interesting you talk about seasonal rot, Ori. I'm very curious. What show do you think hit seasonal rot for you that you just couldn't do it anymore? I'm very curious if you have anything
Well,
like that.
SpongeBob is a very easy one. SpongeBob is a very, very easy one.
Oh, definitely.
Um,
Anyone in chat can respond to this too.
trying to think if there's like another. Because most shows did. iCarly was weird, and then it just ended, and it was like, oh, and she moves away, and it was like, I don't, Dylan
That's a
says The
very
Walking Dead.
thing.
Trying to think.
You know, I didn't watch The Walking Dead too much, but my dad did. They're pretty much doing the same thing every season after a while.
There you go.
Kind of monotonous from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. Fairy tale. Kind of.
Oh, that's just easy picking.
You know, I'll just you ask. There's not a lot of shows that I watch that I would say that like, you know, go on that long. You know, like most of the shows that I can sit here and like are like 2-3 seasons. You know, like Adventure Time is a long run, but the reason that I think that I wouldn't say it has seasonal rot, I will say it ended kind of abruptly, in my opinion. That they were like, okay, it's time to end it.
Interesting and engaging throughout all the seasons, then it's not seasonal rot.
Yeah, like it
That's
has
the exact opposite.
it has good, you know, reveals and stuff, and being that it was always this sort of like contained episodes a lot of the time, they could easily do that. So, you know, it's like, while it's a long run, I don't find that one to have, you know, I didn't think Adventure Time had it. But, you know, when I sit here and think back, the other like longest running show I've watched has been Fairy Tale. So I don't know if I would say Naruto or not, because it's a long run. It's a very long run, and it's definitely not all incredibly engaging. And I will admit that when I did try to watch it all the way through, and thus I still haven't, I stopped watching it with like 40 episodes from the end of the whole thing. Ooh, Steven Universe, that's a good one. Like 40 episodes from the end. So while it wasn't
Steven Universe, you think?
the Extreme Book Guy says Steven Universe. I think it did have like a bad time, and then I did enjoy Future. Like I think that brought it back a little bit. But it definitely was like a little
Future
like
definitely gave a reason for everything that had happened.
yeah, it definitely
Like,
felt
I
regressive
don't think
originally.
that was always the direction they were going, but they did pull it off at the last second.
But yeah, Naruto just like sort of stopped keeping my attention, even though I'm like in the big freaking battle. You know, it was just kind of like, okay, I don't know. I hate Sasuke. That's it. Stop trying to get him back. You don't need to get him back, Naruto. Go live your life. Fuck Sasuke, and not in the way everybody ships you to, because it's bad. It's bad.
It was just unfortunate.
Yeah, I just.
I hear they're looking to make Sasuke the main character for the new manga. And I'm just like, why? We've seen his story. Do we really need it?
Yeah, what are we missing from like what is there to write about?
The only
right?
thing I could think is like the him and Sakura relationship, but who the hell cares about that?
Yeah.
Is there really someone out there dying for that story?
I don't know. Did you hear about they're making another Avatar? Like Avatar the Last Airbender Avatar?
Yeah, I did. I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know how to feel about it. Part of me is like, how are they going to come back from Uchina? I'm sorry. Sasuke Uchina. Oh, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, back to what I was saying. I don't know how they're gonna come back from the world building they did in Korra, right? Because I feel like that was a big detriment to the storytelling, was making it like Industrial Revolution. And
They just need to handle it more gracefully rather than rely on rule of cool throughout the whole thing.
yeah. And so it's like, excuse me. It's like, I don't know how they're going to come back from that, right? Like, how are you going to have the next Avatar in thus a time after this, like, Industrial Revolution? Like, you know, terrified it's modern, or weird, like, how are they going to handle some sort of, like, apocalyptic event that wipes out their investments? But that would be kind of ideal in the end, because, like, I don't really, I don't like it. Go back. Go back. However, I will say that the shadowy sort of sneak peek they gave of the Avatar, he looks good. All right. So, you know, I never finished Korra, but I'll try this one. You know, I'll give it a little taste test. You know, and then we'll see.
I mean, I probably won't be able to watch it anyway because it's Netflix only, but I'll like to see what other people
Well,
think
Dylan
of
and I
it.
will certainly tell you.
Like, please do.
We
Because
certainly
I'm like,
will.
I'm curious, but I'm very hesitant as
Yeah.
well.
Exactly.
I have been burned before. Trying to think if there have been other big announcements. I think those are the biggest
Those are the big ones.
animation related ones.
Would a tree that floats have more or less? It'll probably be multi-stemmed. Would it? Is the other one multi-stemmed? No, the other one's multi-stemmed.
I was about to say, what's the logic behind that?
Lightness, weight.
Okay.
Because it's gonna fly, right? It's gonna float around. My first instinct is it's hollow inside, right? But if it's like this legendary item eating tree, this magic item eating tree, like, I don't know. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that. If you say so, Extreme Bold Guy.
Definitely the logic there.
So this thing, this tree specifically, like, grows on top of gaining its energy from magic items. And, Legend of Korea season 4. So there's, like, part of me where it's like, is the heartwood a different color, but depending on the strength of the magic item? Like, there's a cursed version too, you know? Like, what does the wood look like? Like, this is very important. What does the wood look like? And I don't want to give like, I want to give, okay, maybe I will just accept that people will have tryptophobia, because, like, I want it. Like, you know, it's not like I cared when I made the frickin' crescent, you know, Curse of the Crescent-born eye body horror, you know, like, so, you know.
Yeah, you know what? Go all the way.
Who cares? I'm gonna make it like a funky shape, because if it grows around something, the wood would never be perfectly round. I'll always have this sort of, like, imperfection. Okay, not so bean, though. A little less bean.
Nature will never be perfect.
Well,
Pretty
you know,
darn close, though.
it's magic, so. And then we'll give it, like, a little curve on the cut of the wood here, like that. I think when they cut curvy wood, they do it like if it was straight, and then they would cut it like kind of like this. I think that's how the cross section would look. Am I gonna sneeze? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Who knows?
I could prepare a flesh stew for you.
You gotta keep it in the chamber. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It came, it went. I don't know.
All right, I'll keep it on standby then.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Even if that's accurate, I don't like how it looks. Blah, blah, blah. I think we'll just do it like... serpentine? Twisty? Ooh, twisty. Twisty, twisty,
Ooh.
twisty.
Twisty really gives off a magical vibe.
Twisty. Like that. Okay. I'm silent because I'm concentrating. My apologies. Okay. I have fixed it.
Sentence is just not working for me. I gotta try something else.
But I like Bolin, Extremo Guy, and Bolin gets his whole, like, he's a pompous asshole jerk actor, you know, during that season.
Wait, what? I have never watched Korra.
Okay,
Bolin. I have it on DVD, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Bolin, favorite character. All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess, what's her name? What's her name? He is the himbo. He is the himbo.
Okay,
and two,
now it all makes sense.
I forget the girl that becomes Korra's girlfriend's name. She's epic too. Asami. Thank you. She's good too. Korra, take it or leave her. Mako, leave him. Goodbye. I don't care about you. You're discount Zuko. Go away. And Mako gets better too? Or are you trying to say Bolin gets better too? I think I have no doubts that Bolin comes back from that. I'm just joking that it's funny that he has that sort of really sad sort of like thing. But so essentially in season 2, Bolin lives up to his entire himbo potential by becoming Nakaluk, something that he is he's a actor portraying a water tribe hero on screen, very Captain America style, right? Like the idea of like how Captain America was like propaganda, right, for the army, like, so it's very propaganda style, and everybody's loving him and is like, you're doing so good, like you're the best, you know, like you're so good, and he's like got like an agent and all this stuff, and it all super goes to his head and he becomes a really big dick, and then there's like something that happens and they're like gonna blow something up, I think, if I remember correctly, and he's like totally gonna do it, and then he's like, you know, has a change of heart because he's actually a good boy, you know, he's a good boy, and then like he's fine after that. But I will say, no matter how much I like Bolin, Extreme Guy, I don't like that he can just lava bend. I don't enjoy it. Nuktuk, thank you. Nuktuk. That was it. Yeah, I don't like that he can just lava bend. I'm sorry. He's fun, but like it takes away, because he was never touted as some sort of specific like savant, you know? He was never touted as like an earthbending savant. So it's just kind of weird that it's just like he's the one who got to do it, you know? I don't know. Love Bolin, but I don't like that.
I wonder if they tried to do the Sokka thing where it's like, he doesn't have many ways of fighting. Let's give him something that kind of
No.
But Sokka like was interested. I don't know. Like,
okay.
How do they explain the lava bending?
So Bolin is an earthbender, and he's actually a really good member of this sort of like bending, like fighting sport, right? Where you always have like an earthbender, a waterbender, and like a firebender, and it's like you're on a team of 3, and then you like fight each other on the arena. And Varric, he's funny. I think Dylan liked Varric too. And Bolin's actually like really good. Like that's his jam. Like that's his thing. So it's like he can fight. Like he's good. You know, like he's good, but he's not like Toph, right? Like he's never made out to be the Toph, right? And then the fact that he can lava bend is like now he's Toph, right? And it was just like, oh, we have to have like an earthbender that's like epic somehow. And it's like, Like, you didn't need to do that. You know, he could hold his own. He wasn't useless. You know, he's a big dork. He's definitely the glue. And it's just like, he didn't need to lava bed. I don't like because it hurts the world building, you know? It hurts the world building.
I could see how that would definitely kind of hinder the world building. They made some interesting choices in that series.
They went like too ham with trying to like revamp when they needed to just, you know, stick to what they're good at and then just make a new story with it, right? Like, I think that was the thing. Everyone's like, oh, the world of Avatar is tired and boring or whatever. But Bonebender.
Hi, birthday 7 cake.
Yes, birthday 7 cake.
We've ended up on an Avatar tangent.
We have. You know what? We can bring it back to TTRPGs. Does anybody know of an Avatar: The Last Airbender tabletop system? Because there has to be one out there. Like, I can't imagine that there's not.
The magic in
the
D&D,
bending,
Pathfinder, all of those. There's got to be something.
All right, Extreme Book Guy. All right, if you say so. At very best, he's not Mako, who can just lightning bend, which also pissed me off. That everybody is just like, if I'm a firebender, I can lightning bend, and it's like, not a fan of that either.
You know, I'm trying to look up because now I'm curious. I'm looking up tabletop RPGs, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because I gotta know.
Well, you'd have to think that earthbenders would be the bone benders because you have so many minerals in your bones.
Nope. Only thing I found was something called Avatar Legend.
Is that the comic?
No relation to our Avatar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. Seems to be a separate video game entirely.
Oh. Avatar: The Last Air. Whoops. Avatar: The Last Airbender TTRPG. No, Avatar Legends is it. It's it.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh. I didn't do enough digging.
Avatar
then.
Legends, the role-playing game, brings you and your friends into the beloved setting of Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. As new heroes of your own stories, weave tales of self-discovery and action with your team of friends, and go penguin sledding while you're at it. It seems actually like an official TTRPG, actually.
Is the one you clicked on Kickstarter?
No, I've got magpiegames.com/pages/avatar RPG. And it has Aang, and it has everybody on it. It has the freaking owl from the library.
Because I'm on Kickstarter, but it also says Magpie Games. Interesting.
It does say pre-order now. I wonder if that's a Kickstarter meaning thing. Maybe it's that new.
It definitely is. They, oh, good. They unlocked all their stretch goals. Good for them.
Very nice. I mean, I can't imagine. They have a White Lotus pie show tile.
Oh, shit. Game over, man. Game over.
It's weird. It's kind of made out of acrylic. It's kind of weird. The dice are really pretty, though.
What made it out of?
Wood? Wood? Wood?
That would have been an aesthetic.
Yeah. Well, don't bloodbenders also have too much potential for accidental murder, technically? Like, if you screw that up, I've just removed all the blood from his body. He's dead. You know? I don't know. Ugh. Okay. Let's morph this a little bit. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay. Cinder asked this on Tuesday, but it's more sort of an interesting thing to ask during RPG night stream. And that question is if what would be your, just literally type in Avatar The Last Airbender. I literally typed in ALTA, Atla. Yeah, ATLA, TTRPG. First thing that comes up on Google. But so what I was saying is that, sort of, D&D is the very classic tabletop RPG game that people think about. And it's fantasy, it's high fantasy, it's Tolkien fantasy, it's got magic and all that. But there's tons of other, tabletop RPGs that are out there that have other themes. Like you got Mech with Lancer. There's a superhero one like Cinder was talking about the other day. There's sort of like a less, Monster of the Week isn't super high fantasy. Dust is like a different thing. But so the point is that if there's a theme, there's a tabletop RPG for it, right? Like you can do anything. Now, with that, my question is, if you could pick any theme for a tabletop RPG to play, what would be your preferred theme to play? Like, sci-fi is one, like a gothic horror, eldritch, what's his name, Lovecraftian, like there's tons of options.
Very good question.
Really gotta know.
It could be just because it's on my mind now and I read the book recently, but I'm thinking like something with ancient gods in it. I don't know what genre that would fall under though. Like
it really depends on the rest of it. It really depends on the rest of it.
That's the thing. I'm trying to think through where it's like, I guess, well,
because I would count mythological as high fantasy.
Say what?
I would count mythological as like high fantasy.
Oh, I would go high fantasy regardless.
Yeah, there you go. What is the finger guns to, Dylan?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, if that's the case, mythological would be awesome. Like, I guess this would turn, what is it?
Oh.
Every character into like, what's the class that has to pay dues to the patron or the god that's allowing them to use their powers?
Warlock.
It's not wizard, it's warlock, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that would turn every character into a warlock if it's like all your abilities stem from this one particular god, but your abilities like relate to this god in specific ways.
You don't have to be a warlock. Clerics have gods that gives them powers. Paladin can be flavored as gods that give them powers. Like sorcerer could be that you're like a demigod, Percy Jackson style, so you have god blood in you, and that's what makes you magic. Wizard could be that you were taught by the gods or you studied the gods or something. Bard, you sing the ballads of the gods, and those have power, right? But they're ancient, so only some people know them. I would count that one as high fantasy. That's more like a campaign within a high fantasy thing. Like Dylan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that could easily be a Pathfinder themed campaign. Like a Pathfinder based campaign.
Could, in all honesty.
Sci-fi guy there, not mechs. Extreme Bolt guy, not mechs. I guess you're more of a power suit guy than a mech guy.
What about you, Ori?
Oh, high fantasy all the way. There's no question. I
feel like you gotta be a little bit more specific than that, though. What specifically high fantasy?
I'd prefer like super magic high fantasy, like very magical. Like how the Dragon Prince, like Arcadia, like the elves aren't just humans with pointy ears that live a long time and are usually really pretty. They're like, I am a cool moon elf and I have a very specific aesthetic and these really cool horns, and then like I can be an earth blood elf and I have these antlers and like all this stuff, and I'm aesthetically different, but still an individual character no matter what, right? Like that's more the vibe, right?
I see.
So I want definitely more like unhuman high fantasy, you know?
You basically want to be anything but a human.
Yeah, because I am a human. Why do I want to play a human?
Escapism.
Yeah, there you go. See, Dylan could make your whatchamahoos in Pathfinder.
I guess I got my next character figured out then. Not
I was-
anytime soon, though. I really like Miss Molly. Please don't kill her.
When I say anytime I say next character, Dylan, it's next campaign character. We sticking
Yeah,
with the same one for the whole
exactly.
campaign. Don't get no thoughts in that pretty little head of yours. Just let it all sit.
Oh no, suddenly all enemies are conveniently fire. Wonder what happened.
I thought you said Miss Molly was, I thought you said you had a second character you wanted to try out. I haven't even tried out this one yet.
I am having such a blast with Miss Molly.
Okay, so just full sci-fi extreme look guy, I see. I should do that. Did you have a description for her? Did you fill that out? Did you ever write it down?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I definitely did. I mean, just basically a glorified Raggedy Ann doll.
Pen off paper now. I'm like debating what I want to draw. Because I'm kind of
drawn a couple things here.
Well, I'm kind of getting to the point where it's like this is done for now, you know? Like I'm not in a lining kind of mood.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably like
It did mention working on like Corey too.
Yeah, I was working on like Corey, but there's also like I don't have a very distinct idea of what I want like Corey to look like at this very moment. So that's kind of difficult. Yeah, there's your tryptophobia. Sorry, I warned you.
It kind of looks like octopus tentacles now.
It looks very alien. I think it's the color, mostly. That it's like blue. I don't think that's
gonna lie.
you know, yeah, it's definitely not helping. You're painting? Okay. That is pen off paper, Dylan. It's paintbrush 2 models, so there you go. Different. Do this. Is there any other bit of this that I need to do? It's not really a flower. Did I draw a flower for Gravewood? I did draw a flower for Gravewood, but there's not... Can't imagine a willow flower. So what is a willow flower? Let's look. I think it's literally what I just did with the pussy willow. So willow flower. Well, no.
I mean, it sounds right, but I cannot confirm.
Yeah, it's like a catkin. It's like a cat. Oh, I forgot. Duh, willows have catkins. Idiot me. Okay. I don't know why I was having an issue there. I knew that. like I in my soul I knew that, and it wasn't.
Yeah, brain checked out for a bit.
Pre-midnight brain.
Pre-midnight brain, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So they look kind of like this. And they have all these little fuzzies sticking out.
Oh.
They look like Shrek, apparently.
That sounds like it belongs in the pros, not the cons.
I didn't give any context. I just said apparently they look like Shrek. Here we are. All right. Eldritch Horror Intrigue game. How is that?
Wow.
I understand literally everything up until there's a lot of combat, but the more... Oh, it is Pathfinder? Alright. Alright. Oh, I want to ask you this, Dylan, and don't answer if you don't feel like you can answer. But I wanted to ask you if the Zolgath encounter did have like a specific other way in mind that you thought about it being like dealt with or solved. Because I had an idea recently that was like, damn, we should have done that, but we didn't know because we didn't see him. And I'll say this because, you know, it doesn't really matter. My thought was that if we had at least had like Umphalo sneak by the Zolgaths and find out about the sleeping kobold behind the wall, we could have like broken down the wall and had the Zolgaths fight the kobolds.
Oh.
Yeah, Call of Cthulhu is very different though, Extreme Bolt Guy. It's not really fantasy, and you go insane, and honestly I think the point is that you kind of die. And I'm not about that. And I don't think that's what Dylan really wants either. I think he'd have fun playing it, but...
Supposed to die in Call of Cthulhu? What?
That was possible, not intended. Well, I was like, yeah, this would have been really fun, but there was no way of knowing because we didn't know the kobold was there before we had to fight the Zolgaths. Because Casimir just clink clank clonk clunk all the way home. And this
He even got a song written about him.
Jingle bones, jingle bones. Jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to walk.
Never get to sneak away.
Hey. Over the slime we go, clanking all the way. Clank, clank, clank.
Ka-chunk gunk.
Yeah, definitely not the sneak of the group.
No. He was like a -8 or something. It was an incredibly high number. It was a concerningly high number.
Let him, he tried.
It was a concerningly high number of negative. Okay.
I mean, understandably so.
I mean, he certainly has that full body armor.
But you know his secret.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna ask one more thing of chat about this specific thing, this specific tree. Alright. There's no try in D&D. There is not no try in D&D. Oh no, there is try in D&D, but there's also fail even if you try in D&D.
Yeah. You just gotta make sure the dice are in your favor. Work with the hand you're dealt.
So, I need a name for this tree. What does this tree do? The two main features of this tree are it floats around in the sky and it only grows around magic items. It can't grow anywhere else. It only grows around magic items. It literally encases the magic items in itself, and that is it. What?
Are you thinking like genus followed by scientific name?
No. I'm thinking common name. So I have gravewood. I have wildwood. I'd prefer it not to have wood in it this time because we've got two woods already.
Wood just kind of sounds eh.
Yeah. And also
that's very run of the mill.
You know, so it could be like
Why is holy wood coming to mind?
Because you're looking at a lot of holes, that's why.
I mean, magic could be considered holy.
Okay, there's a lot of I already have a lot of woods, and honestly, compared to the amount of real-life trees that have the word wood in it, there's not as many.
Cherry wood, birch, pine.
So this is based off a willow, if that helps.
Wow, that's all I can remember.
If you're talking about trees with wood, you got musclewood, you got cottonwood, you got basswood, you got balsa. Well, balsa is just a tree. When you're talking about the wood, you call it balsa wood. Magazorb. I understand, but all I could think of is like Megazord. And I can't do that. You know, so it could have willow in it, right? It could have willow
What
in
about
it.
feather? Would you be okay with it having feather in it?
Yeah, that's okay.
Hmm.
What kind of tree?
This is going to result in me looking up the Latin word for feather, isn't it?
That's right. Well, see, you gotta.
Oh, pluma.
Pluma
Pluma is the Latin word for feather.
makes sense. Pinnate is also another feather-related term. You like that's an option. I'm not a fan of giving trees people names, you know, like naming it after. I just find that's a cop-out on everybody's part.
Lazy scientist.
Lazy scientist, lazy me picking the name, you know? It floats around. It likes to grow on magic items. My brain keeps going legendary, but like technically it's not yeah, essentially extreme bulk guy. It needs the magic from magic items in order to live. So it uses that and then it floats around with that magic. Like so it flies. So you can see one in the sky. Like it's a floating thing.
Pluma mana? Mana pluma?
I do like the word cloud is now in my mind.
Ooh, okay. Do you still like pluma or should we drop that?
I only know one tree that's like fully named after a Latin thing, and that's arborvitae, and it's like a very specific thing, which is okay. I'm definitely happy with having willow in it.
Cloud, you got Nubis.
Ooh, okay. You also got cumulus. Ooh, that's kind of nice.
It doesn't look like a stratus, so I would have
Relics parasite. That's not bad.
That out.
None of them are like bobbing with me yet. What is
you need that one that's like an aha moment?
Featherleaf is a very easy one, but we call way too many things IRL Featherleaf, so I feel like no thanks.
Sadly, it just wouldn't stand out. Nubis definitely has a vibe. I feel like it needs something else to go with it.
Salix is the willow genus. Let's look up a list of willows. Types of willows.
You got the weeping white salix. Wow, lots of salixes.
Well, salix is a genus, so all that means is that we don't have a good common name for it. They all have willow in them, otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
What's this one? Cinerea? Cinerea?
Cinerea?
Right.
Cinerea?
Cinerea. That's kind of pretty.
Not gonna the gray willow. Yeah,
So
see,
creative.
honestly, tree names are really sad.
Okay, here we go. The hybrid crack willow.
Root bind is fun. Cagewood. The only problem I have with it being wood is the sole things that like. Do I want every single tree that I make to be wood? You know, I don't know. I feel like I don't.
Trying to expand your repertoire?
Yeah, I like root bind. Root bind's good.
Root bind has a nice
Root bind's good.
Root bind nebus?
I think I would put like cloud in the scientific name. So it'd be like Salix nimbus or something like that.
Okay.
I think that would probably be the way it goes. I do like root bind though. I like root bind a lot. I feel do we think root bind tree is just a root bind willow? Do we want to add that? Like I
Kind
don't
of like root-bind willow.
root bind willow.
Yeah, that has a nice vibe. What do you think?
Idler. I like root bind willow. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Root bind willow. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. Okay. And you know what? If you ever use this tree in a game, you can have it have as many different common names as you want, because that's how real life is. Some things have like 80 different common names, and I oof. But yeah. All right.
Oh,
Cool.
tell me about it. That is neuroanatomy in a nutshell.
Okay. What else? What else? Got a good hour?
Yes. What
Hmm.
more to draw?
Well, I guess it's on to Lycori now.
Well, I was going to
Spider.
ask, since we just spent time trying to pick a name for
Mhm.
this here tree, what do you look for when you're naming something fictional? Like, I know you mostly like look for a vibe and what flows off the tongue, but is there anything more than that?
For specifically like a tree?
I would say for like any item in general that you're making up.
When it's
creating,
when it's a magic item, the first is can you make it a pun, and then the second is how cool does that pun sound? Like that's it. Certain items are too epic for puns, and then you sort of go into the some items have like actual names, right? So okay, let's talk about names for a second. Let me get my Instagram up because we'll talk about names. Because we can look at the options. We can look at when I have named things. Okay. So Einsilgar, the False Dawn Dagger, has two things. One, Einsilgar is a name. So the weapon is actually like named. Do I have a better one? Nope, not that. We'll keep it on the thing then. But this is hard to see. Sorry about that. But yeah, Dylan named all of. Well, I gave it the False Dawn Dagger, Dylan. But is not your main thing vibe and puns? Like, is that not your like? Am I missing something? Right? Like, am I like so? Einsilgar was literally just vibes, in my opinion, unless you had something else going on in the background. The reason I called it the False Dawn Dagger is because I brought that out. There's a phenomenon in astronomy that's called the false dawn, and it's essentially that there's like a reflection from the sun super early in the morning that makes it look like the sun is about to rise, but it's not. And I called it that. I gave this that sort of epithet because it's a paladin gets to use their smite by range, so it's kind of like a false dawn. Yeah, but see here, like Dylan named this, it's a pun. The Allaglacier, right? It sounds cool. It's a pun, and it's descriptive. That's kind of the main thing. Say Runestein Staddle is not a pun, but it's descriptive. So that sort of thing. It sounds cool. Dylan named that one. This one was mine. I wanted alliteration, and it is based off the balsam fir, which is a tree. Both of them are. So I wanted alliteration, and I wanted two words that were related cross. So the balsam bolt and the balsam blast. That's what we got there. Dylan named this one. It's Ice-Lily, just descriptive, but it sounds cool.
Ooh.
I named this one. This is a porcelain mask that Dylan made that's a legendary item for rogues. And so it needed sort of like a very epic sounding name, right? And I feel like, personally, mask is kind of a boring word. It's used a lot. It's used very commonly. You got a lot of masks. Masks can be used for anything. I don't know. The movie The Mask, right? You know, it's kind of eh. So then you
It's
just go in.
definitely been used a lot.
So then you just go in, and that's when you just go to the thesaurus and you look up synonyms, and then you get, ooh, guys, that's a fun word.
Yes.
And then so it's descriptive for the
Beautiful.
assassins, porcelain guys, and there you go. That's the sort of vibe there. I called it the spirit chime because it's for a phantom rogue, which is all the ghosts, and it's supposed to look like a wind chime. Pretty straightforward.
Very self-explanatory there.
Another pun, the spornament. It's an ornament. It's about mushrooms and spores, so spornament. I didn't think it was that silly of a pun. It's just descriptive, but some people on Reddit would say otherwise. Dylan named the gem hunt. Dylan, was there anything, if your hands are free, going on in your head specifically about naming it the gem haunt? Haunt, I believe, probably came from, again, he was a phantom rogue who used this. Gem, there wasn't any particular gems used in it to my knowledge. I don't remember, but it's just very shiny and flashy and nice, so maybe that's what he was thinking. So yeah, the other thing is alliteration, right? Kilt of consequence. I named this one, so it's like alliteration. There, you're right. There did used to be a gem in the design. You are correct there. I mean, I still like the name. So
It rolls off the tongue very nicely.
think a mushroom tournament. This one is so there's a specific butterfly that has a iridescent wing, and its scientific name is part of this. So I sort of took its scientific name and sort of was trying to like get to a point, and so we got Prismorphe. Nocturne is Dylan's again, a pun off of like nocturnal or night, like the word for night, noct, and a lantern, because it's a lantern that turns into a rapier. So again, puns are a very big part of it, because if you can make the pun cool, you know, that's cool.
And it gets people's attention.
Yeah. Emo Shotel is a pun on like emotional, because the shotel is the kind of weapon that it is, and it's like it's based on your emotions and stuff. I like this one a lot. This is Animus. I just named it. This has to do with like it's based off one of the thesaurus words for like ghost or specter or spirit, and then it's called the unhindered edge because it literally can like cut through anything. That's the vibe. So it's like I felt like that was a cool thing, right? Like it feels cool. Grimbly, Dylan's. I feel like he just picked a funny name that kind of sounds like grumbly because he grumbled a lot. Maybe he can correct me if not.
I mean, he definitely gave me Sorting Hat from Hogwarts vibes.
So you get a big variety of sort of cool IRL phenomena that has names. So you get like, you know, like black holes are cool, like the false dawn is cool, you know, like it's another one that I just missed. You know, all that sort of stuff. There's also a mixture of puns, alliteration, and literal just thesaurus description, you know? So, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about that. Okay. I really am not sure how I want to draw like Corey. The pathfinder. Boop. Yeah, see, I am not a fan of their sort of like middle ground ones. They're creepy. The Pathfinder middle ground Anadis are really, really creep. I'll show you in a second when I open it. This is not what I want. It lied to me. It didn't do what I wanted. How do I go back? What the hell? Okay then. I don't know what happened. And there it is. Yeah, because you know how you guys were talking about like how creepy my like ideas of like the naughty, like, hybrid versions would be. Right,
Yes.
right? You remember that? Dylan, you remember that? Look at this monstrosity.
Oh, this I can't wait for.
This is horrifying. And you think the stuff I was doing was bad? Look at this.
What? What is happening here?
I can't even show you the feet. It won't let me show control. There's the feet. Look at the feet. Horrible, terrible, horrifying. So bad. Here's another one. Look at this one.
That does kind of look like something that strolled right out of pants.
Look at this one. What is this? This is not fun. This is horrifying.
Is that a smile on the face?
No, it's the spider, like, mandible bits.
Oh wow. Okay.
Terrifying, horrifying. I hate it. This is not what I want.
Amphibian.
That's not anybody I want. I don't want that. These are all official Pathfinder images. Look at this one. Terrible. He looks like an old man. And, you know, while that was going for him, that's it. There's nothing else going for him. Terrible. Horrible. Horrifying. So now you can't come at me for my tastes on what I was thinking about for doing the hybrid, because those things are so scary. So creepy. Okay. Okay. This is not giving me the information that I want. See, that one... open image and new tab. See, this one's cool. Oh god. This is neat. I can get behind this. That's pretty cool. Not terrifying like the other things. Those things are nightmare fuel. Okay. What was I gonna look at? If this was Smash or Pass. I don't know where you're going with this, Dylan.
Uh-oh.
What is your answer? Is that the thing? I'm so concerned.
Which one was the smash and which was the pass?
I don't know at this point.
I'm terrified.
Oh
no!
I think that was the lady with the six arms. Okay.
More arms to hug with. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, that's what he's yeah. Okay. Ooh, they also have this. Ooh. That's not a what? Lied. Okay. Colorful spiders. They're so funny with their arms. I'm warning anybody now. If you're in chat and you're afraid of spiders, I am probably going to copy paste a spider onto this screen. So
apologies.
Fair warning. Fair warning. My character is a spider. My apologies.
But a very fuzzy, nice spider.
Well, they're mostly not a spider. I'm mainly doing this for, like, color palette vibes. Any askers? Any askers in chat? Alright.
Alright, last chance.
I mean, like, I don't like them. Like, I don't want them in my room or on me, and some of them are, creepy. Ooh, some of these pictures are, but I'm not like, okay, I went too far and now they're bad. They stopped being cute. Go back up. Go back up. Ah, okay. None of these are what I want anyway, though. Blue tarantulas. This one's pretty wild. The colors on them are really wild. I like this one, though. You see the same It's kind of the same. Okay, it's happening, okay? You were warned.
Last chance.
There he is. I think I want to go more the flower route, but spider jump scare. No.
That is such a brightly colored spider.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the vibe. Okay, and then I also want like Is this what I'm gonna is this gonna get what I want? Kind of. Okay. No, I'm looking more for... Ooh, what if I... Okay. Ah! Do I want to go this route with it? They're not as colorful as I want them to be. See, those are more what I'm looking at. This is very difficult. I'm looking for kind of like a traditional sort of geometric vibe, like clothing pattern. But sometimes I worry about the words that the Google descriptions are giving these patterns, and I don't want to I don't want to have issues.
Definitely got to be careful.
Yeah. And they're not exactly what I want. It's like borderline what I want, but it's not what I was thinking about when I thought about it. Oh, did it make a link? I don't think it actually goes anywhere. Birthday cake. This is tough stuff. I mean, that one's Greek, so let's go. Okay. Additional. Let's see that. Maybe this is more what I want. Well, Google didn't give me at all what I wanted. Fabric instead of clothing. Fabric. This is a lot of what art is, guys. Looking for references. I'm sorry. Those are very pretty. I'm just trying to get, like, the inspiration. This is sort of the vibe. Okay, this is the vibe. Here it is. Here it is. This is the vibe. Right there. Boop. 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 Okay. We got my references. Now I have to think about it. Now I have to think about it. Oh, let me bring out my pose, dude. Very important, very important. 3D. Pose.
I just wrote the wrong kind of theirs.
We wouldn't have known if you didn't say anything, Mars. You've exposed yourself.
I have to confess to my crimes.
I will say, this stream definitely feels like the exact vibes of the last stream of the year, you know? Like, it really has those vibes,
It really does.
Usually we're like very high energy and stuff, but today we're just chilling. And honestly, that's what my life feels like right now. It's like,
Today we're just like, it's a cozy evening, it's relaxed, it's mellow. It's how this time of year should be.
Is anybody else just in the mindset of not necessarily New Year's resolutions, but like I have a lot of stuff to do that it would like update things, right? You know, to like update stuff. And it's just like, nah, you don't have to do it now. Do it in the new year. First thing in the new year. Like, you don't have to worry about it right now. Like, don't bother. It's not worth it right now. The new year's gonna come. And then you should, you know, like Dylan pointed out to me today that, that on the stream, the, like, now not streaming right now, image has a scheduled stream that was from like 2-3 years ago when I was trying to stream before, when I made these images. And so it's like scheduled for like March 17th or something. And like, I didn't even think about it. Like, I didn't even realize. So it's like, those need to be updated. But, you know, even though it's really easy to do, I'm just like, I'll just do it all in the new year. Like, I'll just wait. I'll just do it all in the new year. That's right now. I'm just chilling. As you know, I was like listening to a YouTube video that was about like small business stuff, and it was like, in the new year, here's all these things that you should do for your small business. It was like, this is a good list. I will do this list, but not right now. It has to be 2023 first. Ooh, robotics competition. Very nice, very nice. I wish you luck, Extreme Bullet Guy. And then yeah, are you which part of the robotics club competition, whatever, are you part of, Birthday Cake? Do you do the mechanical? Do you do the programming? Do you do the hype, you know, the spirit color job, you know, the naming? Who knows?
I have a cousin who did robotics competitions. They got really involved.
Oh my god. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube is surprising to me, but it recommended me like a short that was about this robot, like the robot fight. And it was the craziest shit. Like they had two robots. One had like, it did like brush movement, so where it like vibrates slightly on the bristles of the brush, and that moves it forwards, like the nanobugs, right? And the nanobots. And then the other one was like the reigning champion. And again, they have like funny names. They were like Dave and Joe or something, right? And Dave, the new one, was like really terrifyingly scary, right? With its build, like it was just like it had demolished all its competition. It was like just freaking demolishing everything. And then Joe, like the reigning champion, keeps like going in and back it up, trying to like get in an opening. And finally Joe manages to get behind Dave and flip it on its side, so now it can't move forward anymore because it's on bristles, right? It's not on wheels, so it's just going around in a slow circle. Joe pushes it into the plexiglass bulletproof wall, like glass. So there's two layers of this glass. There's one, and then there's like a foot distance of space, and then another layer of this glass to protect the audience because like shit is flying.
Oh wow!
So Joe pushed Dave into the glass, and Dave was so freaking strong and horrifying. It broke the first layer of the bulletproof glass when it went down. And so now Joe's victorious. Good on Joe. But like the announcers were like, I have never seen anything like this. There are shards everywhere. Like, this is broken. Look how thick that glass is. You know, and I was like, shit, damn. Robo fight, no joke.
No joke indeed. Holy crap.
Yeah, organization is tough. Birthday. And God, I did sort of a pseudo management position. I wanted to die. So, you know, just because you don't have to do everything all the time, that was it. This is BattleBots. But yeah. Yeah, so that was something that like YouTube just recommended to me the other day. It was like, yeah, you want this? And it was like, I didn't know I did, but I guess I did.
Sometimes you just don't know. It's the chunky tomato sauce of YouTube.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? I'm curious, Mars, if you have this. It's probably a little harder with writers just because like writing a full story takes longer than like one singular piece of art, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I every once in a while I sort of have like a moment where it's like I know exactly who my favorite artist right now is, and every time I see like they've like updated on Instagram, I'm like, yes, give me all the content, please. I don't even care if I know what you're talking about. I don't even care if I have no idea what it is. It's just beautiful and it's gorgeous and I need all of it. And even if it's just like butts, like colored bust sketches of like their D&D character, I'm just like, yes, he is so good. Like, you know my fucking aesthetic. Like, thank you. And so I happened to me today and I was like, you know, I wouldn't have called this person my favorite artist if somebody just asked me, but now I will. If anybody wants to know, it's
But they gotta pass the criteria. They gotta check all the boxes.
oh my god, the only box that they don't have is like constant anthro art, right? Like that's the only box. That's the only box they don't check. But like, I'm fine with that, right? I'm fine with that. And yeah, birthday, is this the one where you just have to do like the tasks, the bot tasks? That's what I think you were saying, but I didn't ask. Yeah, there you go. Mobility. Yeah.
Oh, way cool.
Yeah,
I
usually.
actually saw a movie based on that. It was like an underwater robot competition. It was based on a true story too. Oh, I wish I could remember the name. It was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, that's
too.
what our robotics club did too. Birthday. They never did fighting robots, but yeah. So it's ABD Illustrates. If you have not heard of them, you should certainly check them out. Very good. Definitely an inspiration. He's on YouTube too. Definitely, you know, I've learned a lot, but very good. Very good. Love their stuff. They literally just posted like a, you know, the meme with the like the shirt cutouts, right? Like exposing the boob in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did that meme with their like with one of their D&D player characters, and his name is, I think his name is Cole, but it's Coal, or it's something Cole. I can't remember. It's something Cole. And he looks to be like an earth genasi. So he's got like gray, like cold colored skin, but he's got these like yellow, like scarred mark look things going on. And he is okay. We'll show it on stream.
Oh,
I can't just tell you and then not show it, you know?
You really can't. That's
I'm
just
not
too
allowed.
cruel, Ori.
I'm very sorry that I even
Grenade?
Hello, grenade. It is now. Oh, that's interesting, birthday. That's wild.
Oh, wow.
That's wild.
You guys sound like you're at the top of your game.
Okay. All right. Smash or pass, because apparently that's all we do nowadays.
You do it once. You do it once.
Oh god, no, that's not what I wanted. You moved. Too many things. Okay. There they are. His name is, yeah, it's Cole, Kohl. Kohl. It's you know,
That's a very good vibe.
It's just good. It's just good. It's just good. It's just good.
They got talent.
It's just good. You can't deny it. It's just good.
No,
It's just
can't
good.
deny it at all.
It's just good. It's
is.
beautiful.
It very much is.
I love their art. They do Genshin Impact stuff
Oh, nice.
as well. I'll show some of them.
Love it.
They did the best recent boys. We got Sino, epic. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
My man.
They got Tignari. Look at him. Look at him.
So
Look at him. Beautiful. Got a little tail in there. Loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. This is the new one you talked about recently. God, what's his name?
Wanderer?
No.
Oh, Al-Haytham.
Al-Haytham. There you go. Look at him. Look at him.
Such a vibe.
Top tier.
Love it.
Good stuff.
I can't
Good
wait
stuff.
For him to become
We got Scaramouche in this epic pose. Look at that. Look at this. He's so happy. Look at him. So good.
Sure, that's happy. Let's go with that.
There's the other Genshin one. He did Ito before, and I love me Ito. Yeah, so we got some of the more Tartaglia.
Oh, I see our flag means death in there
Yes,
too.
yes, we got that one too. But first we'll do Ito. Gotta love me Ito. Ito.
That's not Ito. That's child.
No, this one's Ito. You're behind on stream.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works. I know who Ito is, okay?
I was
I
about to
promise.
say, you better know.
I promise
who
I
Max
know.
Middleman's best
Out of
character is.
the characters, I know who Ito is.
I'm pretty sure it's Max Middleman.
And
quote
then
me.
I think you are right. And then we have Ayato after that, and then we also have Zhongli. Zhongli is also top tier, I will say. Zhongli is also good stuff.
Zhongli is great.
But yeah, we have where's the our flag means death one. He's so cute.
Everyone characterizes him as the grandpa of the Archons.
I mean, it feels that way. Have you seen his outfit though? Give me that.
I love it, Steed and Ed.
It's so cute. So beautiful. Yeah, so this is my favorite artist as of right now. The character design is just right up my freaking alley the whole time. And it's just good stuff. Just good stuff.
Is that an OC?
Which one?
The one you just clicked on. It had like a steampunk aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh, love it.
It's a paladin for a Curse of Strahd game.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's just good
Vibe.
stuff. It's just good
heavy
stuff.
Vibe. Heavy vibe.
It's just good
I
stuff.
love it.
Just good stuff. So
And what was their name again?
ABD Illustrates.
Okay.
They're on essentially everything.
Found them. Following.
Yeah. Okay. It is the juice grenade. It is the juice. Speaking of the juice grenade, we finally watched Randy Cunningham again after a decent hiatus.
Very long
A
hiatus.
sadly long hiatus.
It was well worth it though. We got an episode where it was a flashback episode, so all the characters were cute little kids.
And we got Patrick Warburton.
Yes. Oh my god, that man.
I had forgotten.
Has that man ever had a bad role? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of one. It's just sometimes it's iconic, right? Like the voice just existing has a vibe, you know?
Oh.
It's same with like what's the guy who played Digit in Cyber Chase? That's
Gilbert
Gottfried. Yep, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes.
Let's like when he's in it, there's just like the vibe just exists, right? The vibe exists with
it's
it.
such a recognizable voice.
Exactly.
Too.
So it's just you got some people like that, and it's just like yes. Well, birthday cake. You can go back and watch our Ace Attorney video where we have Phoenix and Edgeworth's flashbacks, and usually the answer is just talk higher.
Yeah, pretty much.
Usually the answer is just talk higher.
Logic that that Randy Cunningham did.
That's exactly what Randy Cunningham did. Every once in a while, people will do younger, will do different voice actors. Like we just talked about with
She-Ra
Avatar
and the
Roku.
Princesses of Power, they got different actors to play young Catra and young Dora.
Or in like we just talked about with like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Roku as we knew him, and then teen Roku had different voice actors, from like old man to like teenager, those sort of things. So it does depend, but I think that it's easier to go from you're in your like teens to like 20-30 age and then play a younger version of yourself than it is to be like an old person, because your voice changes like a second time, right? Like you have that like second like geriatric voice, right? And so you can't necessarily do that as well. Like I don't know how Patrick Warburton would do young Kronk, you know, like I don't know how that would work, or I don't know
That
how
would've
Gilbert
been
Gottfried would do a
really hard.
young Gilbert Gottfried, right? Like that's an interesting thing.
It's
Good night,
definitely
Extreme Book Guy.
out. I think the only person who could pull that off is oh crap, who am I thinking of? Crap. Tara Strong. Oh my gosh, I'm not remembering any voice actors' names tonight. Also, good night. Hopefully I didn't miss it.
Sorry, Grenade, you weren't here. I'm drawing a Noddy from Pathfinder, which is a spider person. So there is a spider. I can hide it for now. So I will hide it for now. You were not here for the warning, so I won't come at you and saying you should have left while you had the chance.
Don't come at Grenade. He doesn't deserve that.
Again, he wasn't here. He couldn't have. You know, he couldn't have known.
Exactly.
Well, it's gone now. I don't need it right now, so I'll leave it off. It's more like, so I'll talk about my sort of idea with this. There's two things that I have to think about here. One, I'm a spider person. Now I do have like a fully human form. I don't yet have my half spider hybrid form, which I promise will not be as terrifying as the ones that we saw there. However, I'm me, and I can't have it be fully not crazy stuff, right? So we can't do that. But the biggest thing for me right now is the fact that I really want to bring the spider vibe into the outfit, right? That's important to me. Grenade, don't look for like 10 seconds, and anybody else who has arachnophobia, I do need to look at that spider again. And so it will be here. So hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. All right, it is gone again. It is gone again. I need it for anatomy purposes. They have been satisfied, and they're good. Oh, you're untouchable? Good. Fantastic.
We could still touch your ears, though.
I think I have done 2 sinnable things on that are audio only things on stream. Can you count them, Mars? Do you know the two audio sins that I have committed on stream purposefully?
Off the top of my head, no.
Oh.
Where are we going with this? Unless you've screamed in someone's ear and destroyed
No,
their
no,
eardrum.
no. Oh, it's okay. I do have a story about the spider
Although
sounds
I do
grenade.
remember you yesterday saying squawk for
Yep.
me.
So that was one. That was one. That was one.
That was horrible.
That was one. That was one. The other one is when I did the animatronic breathing during the Blue Badger video.
Oh, that's right.
That was the other one.
That was terrible.
All right. Yeah. I can't so my spider sound story with Minecraft is I was playing on a server. Okay, it was called Meepcraft. I don't know if it still exists. And we were building houses, and I was on my roof of my house and I was building it out. And then suddenly I hear the little, you know, tippy taps of the spider, the updated sound, not the noise, like not the noise, the tippy tap noise. And I turned around to see the spider come at me, and I was so terrified that I shouted at the top of my lungs, fuck. And now I had not cursed, and like my parents had never heard me curse before. I was not a cursor back then, right? So then the first thought that ran through my mind was, of course, like shouting fuck and then like falling off of my roof in Minecraft, right? And then the second thought that went through my mind is, I hope my parents didn't hear that, but they definitely did. And this is my spider story, my Minecraft spider story. No, I will say that the spider noises were okay in Minecraft when they were the like and the noises, but then when they added the tippy toe tap things, that shit's creepy. That shit, no, thank you. You don't mind the tippy taps, honestly? I can't do the tippy taps. The tippy taps hurt me. Okay. Gotta figure out body vibes here. What are the body vibes I want? I'm trying to make it spidery. Trying to make it kind of alien-y. I'm not sure if I'm vibing with it, though. I'm not really vibing with it. We're gonna go somewhere else. What if I give my... okay, spider's coming on again. And it's gone again. Okay. I could give it, like, short thighs. That's how I do bird, is short thighs.
Ooh. Okay.
Do short thighs. Then we do long shins. My Christmas was good. Got lots of good stuff. I'm a true, gamer setup now. What if
That's
there's
the
no
goal, isn't
feet? Ooh, okay, I'll do that one next. I got a really plush robe. Very nice. And that's about it.
My Christmas was very lovely. Got a lot of books that I've already finished, so I need more books. I think my parents, once they heard my grievances about one of my classes that I took this past semester, they just gave me all the bath salts, all the bath bombs, all the calming shit I could ever want. So I will be indulging soon.
Ah,
Not
yes.
yet, but
Spa
soon.
day.
Yes. Oh, spa day. I can't freaking wait.
You know what? Somewhere needs one of those bathtubs. Like I need a bathhouse in like America, right? Like Mars and I were just watching the like anime. No, I don't need it to be like the full on like
Not
classic
even, like,
Japanese
full-on
bath. Like just like
Just like a nice warm bath.
but again, the
That's
difference of it being than a hot tub is like I don't want chlorine in it, and I want to be able to have like bath salts and stuff in it, right?
Absolutely not, grenade.
Yeah, that's not happening. Thank you for the follow, birthday cake. Welcome.
Thanks, birthday cake.
Glad you're sticking around. Yeah, that's not happening. But see, because that's the difference. Like, hot tub is nice, but I don't need the jacuzzi, and I don't want the like chemicals in it. Like, I want to be able to put like your bath salts in it and whatever, right? So that's why you need like a big tub that they drain all the time, right? So
Yeah.
so I want the Japanese, like hot spring experience, but I don't need it to be probably not.
Like full on.
But like I'm okay if everyone's wearing like a bathing suit, right? Like I don't really care as long as it's just like spa vibes and not hot tub vibes, right? Like I don't need the hot tub. I went to a spa that did sort of have like this sort of warm pool thing, but again the thing is that they're not like, and you wore like bathing suits and everything, but the thing is the reason that you have to put chlorine in it, right, is because you're not draining it all the time. And
Well, no, you're like sharing it with people, right?
well, but like you share Japanese hot springs, but they don't have like chlorine and stuff in it. And I can't tell if that's because one, like you can like in Japan there's a lot more trust that like you won't steal and you won't do things unless like you won't pee in the pool. Like maybe that's part of it, or also maybe like the culture is like, of course, that like you take your shower and everything before going in the pool, and again you can trust that like, or in the hot spring, right? And you can trust that, versus in America like you can't trust people that they will do these things.
Shit.
So like that, but you know what? Okay, new plan. I'm going to have a hot tub sized bathtub in my bathroom, and Mars and I can have bathing suit bath time. It sounded weird, but you know what I want.
And you called me out.
I tried.
For shit I
tried very hard. I tried very hard, but I would love Mars for you to string exactly what I want with a string of words that doesn't sound weird. Please. Please make an attempt. Oh, I can make it sound worse. I can make it sound worse.
Grenade, it's easy to make
Very easy to make it sound way worse.
It's incredibly
But that's not what I want. It's like a pool, but you have bath salts, right? And you have bubble bath.
Exactly.
That's what I want.
It's it's a platonic bath, guy.
Dylan's here, okay? We can't have this. We can't have anybody thinking this.
I don't know. Grenade's the one who said bathe with me, bestie.
No, specifically bath with me. I don't know if that's a typo or not, but it's specifically bath with me, bestie, and I won't take it any other way. There's no other option. But it's more just the idea, like,
with me, bestie is superior.
if I could put bubble bath in a jacuzzi and like why is that?
No, but that's the vibe, though. I think because one is like you're cleaning, and in America, like that's private. But like,
But
if you're
the
in a
idea is that you would have
and
had to take a
everything's
shower
covered, you're
first,
fine.
right?
Yes.
You always take a shower before a bath because I don't want human soup, right? Like I don't need human dirt soup. Like that's not the vibe, you know? That's not the vibe, okay? No, not yummy. If you're not clean and you take a bath, it's human soup.
Okay.
However, if you are clean,
I will say this. Maybe that was fine before COVID. Now it's not. It's very much like, honestly, my parents and I were watching a movie from like the 70s or the 80s, and we're watching someone stuff a snotty tissue up their sleeve, and we're like, how the hell were we surviving pre-pandemic? Like, we were all walking petri dishes.
yep. But yeah, I want a hot tub that has no
Hot tub filled to the
jets
brim with bubble bath.
and no chlorine or
bath
salt or anything. Like bath
And it's
salts,
just
but not
nice
like
and relaxing,
chemicals.
and you're chilling with the homies.
Maybe that's maybe the difference is that like a hot tub is in like an exposed area, like they're mostly outside or something, right? Or they're mostly in like a public-y area, versus the second that you bring it into the bathroom, that's when it gets weird, right? Like I think that's the problem. That when you talk about it being a bath, like a bath is like innately, at least in like America, like in your bathroom, right? Like
Yeah.
words. So the second that is like has the word
Like,
bath in it,
This is your private
I think
area.
the word bath is the problem, but my problem is that if you say hot tub, it automatically means there's chlorine in it. Like there's chemicals in it.
In America, we just have a habit to sexualize everything and anything.
Like-
Doesn't matter what it is.
Like you're gonna ruin your hot tub if you put freaking bubble bath in it, and I don't want
No,
that.
you're gonna like clog the jets and ruin it.
You know, you watch those people on YouTube shove like hundreds of bath bombs in their freaking pool, but like that pool's dead. You know,
Well,
like
they're paying the price.
Like the only people who are doing that are the people who will make enough freaking money off of that YouTube video to go replace the goddamn pool, because who boy. Okay.
Using the gift.
Yeah, really. Okay, I'm vibing with this.
You probably can grenade. If it's a private one and you own it, like it's not public, I'm sure you could have
So,
one.
number one, if it's outside, not really. Number two, if you have anybody in it that you don't trust with your life, will not pee in it,
Oh god.
then like no, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem with America. I trust that won't deface my hot tub, right? So we're all Gucci gang.
Aw, thanks, bestie. I'm glad you have such faith in me.
But it's like the second that thing steps foot outside, that, you know, you talked about walking petri dishes. That's a petri dish right there. Like what, you know?
No,
Like,
you have turned your hot tub into a petri dish.
like you have to drain it every time, and I would be concerned that all the stuff that's coming out of the hot tub after we put bubble bath in it and whatever is just gonna ruin it. It's gonna
Now it's
gunk
all
up
hidden under
everything.
the bubbles. You can't tell what the hell is in it.
Like it's just gunked up now.
Ugh.
This is the difference between like friend and best friend. You know those things, right? Like
Oh yeah.
friend, come swim in my pool. Oh yeah, great. Best friend, I trust you won't pee in my pool.
That is the vibe, though.
It is the vibe, though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This took
so
a
glad
turn.
You trust me not to pee in your tub. Or pool. Whichever we're getting into.
Oh my god.
There's no way any of this will be taken out of context.
This definitely went in an odd direction for stream. That's all I'm gonna say. But
Apparently anime was a very big influence tonight.
because we literally talked about how the hot tubs look so like the springs look so relaxing. Like we
But
want to
they
do that.
do.
And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, why can't we have that in America? And I think we solved it. Because the second we can't have nice things because in America it's it's pee or be peed.
No, in America, we want to cut corners on everything, but we also got to follow standards and regulations. So we're just going to dump a shit ton of chlorine into this pool/hot tub and just chemically
Prevent?
saturate it to the point that nothing can live in it.
Barely even you inside swimming in it.
Exactly. That's just how it goes.
Here's just how it goes.
Such is life.
Okay. So this
We'll
is
have to travel to
interesting.
Japan for it.
Oh no. Okay, this is definitely interesting. I'm liking the vibe.
Japanese again.
I'm liking the vibe, but I
I like
think
the pose. Very badass.
I have to make well, the pose right now is literally just going to be as like a mannequin to draw the clothes on. That's the goal here. There's nothing else. But I do think that I am going to have to elongate the legs because otherwise it's going to look...
Well, for a spider person especially.
It's not even that. The main reason that I'm doing this is actually the fact that because you don't have feet, it looks short and unproportional. I'm not joking.
Fire Emblem Awakening boots.
But I'm not joking.
A cylinder.
So it's like, you know, it has to be longer because without your feet, it's like a weird eye thing, right? So that's where I'm at right now.
Spider-Girl and Monster Musume? Oh, no.
I'm
Oh, dear.
concerned.
No.
Wait, do you know what that is?
Monster Musume, I believe, is a harem anime.
Oh,
If I remember correctly, I mean, Grenade, please correct me if
I
I'm
think
wrong,
you are right. I
but
think
I'm
you are right.
pretty sure it's a harem anime, and it's like
Oh yeah, it
supposed
is.
to be
It is
sexy
the first
monsters.
the
I'm
first
just like,
image.
yeah,
The
no.
first image is her on top of what can only be presumed as the protagonist in an incredibly provocative way. Yeah, she wears like
fun.
a loincloth only and like a brassiere, and that's like it. Yeah, it's definitely a harem anime.
Oh man, alive.
Are those what? Are those she does have like okay, that's interesting design though. That took me a second. Huh. Okay.
Can you show the design
I can. I'll pick
without us getting flagged?
probably yeah. Nothing's like the butthole. So,
Oh jeez.
so this is probably the most. But the idea that so it took me a while, but that this is her leg. Like these are like leg-esque, right? And she seems to like move
Oh!
them and pose them like legs, but they still give like spider vibes at the same time, right? So it's like that's really
Yeah, I
interesting.
see that.
So they're like pseudo legs,
Huh.
and it is a vibe. It is a vibe. It is
They're
something
not
I will
even like
have to.
full legs. There are pincers at the
No,
end of those.
they're like the mouth part. They're like the pedipalp of the spider, but they're also
Yeah.
her legs. Like, and honestly, vibe. Honestly, I'm not upset. I'm not
Yeah.
upset. I will have to take that into account for another time.
Thank you for the recommendation, Grenade.
I don't know what's happening in that picture, but yeah, exactly. Mandible stuff. They're pedipalps.
Pettypaps.
Pedipalps. Pedipat.
Pettypaps. That reminds me of this really great fan fiction I had read. I'll share it with you later.
Okay.
It
That
was
is the vibe.
the vampire dies in no time.
Ah,
fanfic.
yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Ooh, maybe I want to work on that. Maybe I want to work on my vampire dies in no
Ooh.
time fan fiction.
I could give it feet like this.
Oh. I mean, you're not fitting those into shoes, but
Nah, honestly, I kind of like the just it ends. I kind of like the it just ends.
you know, it's starting to create a silhouette. That's the first rule of character design.
Yeah, I kind of like the it just ends. Now, should I make you lankier in the torso? I might just do that. Because it's funny, I didn't sort of come into it this way, but sort of like the vibe that happened while voicing and playing like Corey. I'm very much going like non-binary vibes. So I'm trying to reflect that in the design as well.
Oh, I see.
So it's like there's a little bit of that. I'm gonna bring the legs up. There we go. Okay, like that. Great. I like that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I like that. Very fun, very fun. Very nice, very good. Okay. Now we got you. Now we gotta do how the outfit looks. That's not what you were normally doing, Grenade? I thought you were doing something like that before. How was Christmas at the bakery, though?
Oh, yeah. Were you guys busy?
Must have been. Well, when it starts, yeah, that's okay. That's what that's what I kind of imagined. I'm not surprised. Not surprised that was your answer.
All right, I got 3 possible descriptions of this new character.
Nice.
I took a couple approaches with wording this. I think I like the last one the most, but I can definitely mix and match some of them. I'll have to do a dramatic reading for you later.
Damn, Grenade, that is crazy. Whew.
Whoa! Wow! Oh, you have my condolences. I remember when I was in retail around this time of year, and yeah, pretty much the same.
I think we got some of this vibe going on.
Hopefully the customers weren't terrible to you.
Ooh.
I'm hoping for the best.
Am I gonna take inspiration out of Redacted's book? We'll see.
That's good. That's really good. I mean, definitely not better, still very long shift, but it's at least I find, I don't know if you agree, but I find it's definitely more tolerable when you don't have people yelling at you and blaming you for things that aren't your fault. Oh, that's perfect. Chill, cool grannies. Those are the kind of customers you want.
Indeed. Okay. We got this kind of vibe going on.
Ooh, is that a scarf or a cloak?
I don't know. I think it's a scarf.
I'm just asking.
I think it's a scarf, but it's like cinched with your belt.
I was about to say, like, it's either a very long scarf or a vest.
It's
of
not a
some
vest
kind.
because I don't imagine it having anything in the back. I imagine it coming up and haltering around your neck, and that's it. So.
All right.
I'm gonna say it's a scarf. It's just like a very long piece of fabric because I really wanted to get this like spider leg vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like the flowers too.
Oh, so kind of carrying it over into the clothing as well.
Because
I
they're not
getcha.
they're not super spider, at least right now. Like I have to get a feat that allows it to be the hybrid, you know, so that's a later thing. So I'm trying to sort of be able to express it through the clothes.
I would say spot on with what you're doing currently.
Why, thank you.
I mean, right now I'm kind of getting cool monk vibes.
Well, I don't know what.
When you tell me it's spider, I do see spider.
I also don't know what I would say, like summoner aesthetic vibes would be. So you know, I feel like I'm kind of just going. You know, I'm kind of just going. Okay, I do like it. I have broken a nail and I do not know how. Okay. So we have this. What else is going on here? Definitely something in the back.
$1 million question.
Definitely something like I want something like long in the back because the spiders have the big abdomen, right? So I want something that like draws weight back here. Oh, Hafen. See, now this is the problem with it being NB ready. What kind of vibe do I want to lean to? Okay, I'm gonna lean into it, and we're just gonna have it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, it's not what I wanted, so it doesn't matter. All right. Okay. Okay, here it comes. Here it goes. Cotton Eye Joe's. Yeah. Okay, so see guys how I put like the weight in the back with this big sort of back skirt going on? But I think that we have to then have pants. Or capris, right? It's not full pants because we gotta show off the legs. All right, we gotta show off the legs. If I made them cool legs, gotta show off the legs. Oh, all right, Grenade. Have fun at work.
Oh, see
Which
ya,
I believe
Grenade.
is what you're doing. And
Best of luck to you. Thank you for joining us.
yes, always a pleasure to have you. Well, we are changing our schedule a little bit in the coming weeks because Mars and Dylan start their spring semester of college and grad schools. Well, I think they're both grad school. They're both grad school, law school and grad school, and so there's a bit of a change up. So maybe you'll be able to catch some more. Who knows? Yeah. So look forward to that. It's gonna be a weird week next week and a weird transitional week the week after that, and then we're like fully in it, I think. So
I think so, yeah.
yeah, next week is weird, and the week after, and then you start. So yep. So
Yep.
it's about the next 2 weeks are transitional, and then it'll be settled into our new semester. But good luck at work. Have a nice time. Hopefully it's chill. Good night. It is monk vibes, but I'm liking it. The question is, what do I do with the sleeves?
See,
With the
Renee?
shirt. Okay, like we said, pants. Pants have to happen. I need it to have... Do I want it to have anything in the front? Uncertain. Let's try that again. It really does give monk, though, and I don't know if I want it that bad. I don't think I do. What kind of pants, though? Okay, I've hit a dilemma now. Let's go to
Okay.
Pinterest. Pinterest.
I want to say puff pants so badly, but I don't
It's too
know.
much going on. It's too much going on if I put the puff
Exactly.
pants in. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah. Maybe something like capris?
Okay, this character literally just has skin-tight pants all the way down, but I don't know if that's what I want. This
Skinny jeans.
character just sort of has shorts, which ain't bad. Yeah, lots and lots of like legging-esque pants, I will say. In my sort of and you know, just shirtless in general. Yeah, legging. Everybody likes the legging.
Indeed. Okay, so I got that draft written
I
up.
don't think I want a
I
skirt.
want to do a draft.
Do I want to? No, I don't want a skirt. That's gonna cancel
What
out.
if you what about like are they called culottes? It's like the hidden pants type of skirt.
Oh. Where it's like, it's a skirt, but oh, it's pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I worry about too much flow on the pants, just taking away from the leggy and the rest of the flow. Right? There's so much flowy going on here. Like we got the big thing in the back. Like I don't want to. So, okay. This is a very quick like design lesson for anybody who's interested. This bit being in the back brings the weight backwards, right? And then these flowy things bring the weight out. So it makes small on top, big on bottom, right? But it's big poof out on bottom, right? Versus if you have that sort of like bell bottom shape, like all the way through, it stops being poof and it starts being like triangle. And I don't think I'm going for triangle, you know?
I see.
And then if you have like the puff pants, right, that we're talking about, right? You give the puff pants, it just sort of, there's too much going on in this area now, right? It's like, you lose the back bit, you lose this shape, you know, it's busy.
Yeah, it's too much.
So that's where I'm having an issue. Hello, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
We are designing my, my Pathfinder player character. All the character inspiration images I have saved are just not doing it. They just have the tight pants, and I might have to just go the tight pants route, the leggings route.
I'm honestly thinking the leggings route because then it looks like spindly spider legs, right?
Yeah.
I would say give them a try. You could always change it later.
Yes, I definitely can. There's so many. I will add you. Yes, how dare you, Pinterest, come here at me like this. God, heck. Damn. Okay. Damn. Okay. Nope. Damn. Okay. No, there's too many good ones. How dare you all have such good OCs? Okay. Yeah, see, a lot of times they do it that when they're, like, shirtless, they have, like, the puff pants, because it brings the thing down. This one has... Okay. Alright. The problem is I've made the waist kind of weird, with cinching the belt up top and making the waist high. I'm uncertain how I want the pants to go, you know? Where do the pants sit up here? Or do the pants sit here? Like, I don't know now. Exactly, Jamie. That seems to be the design philosophy.
I think they gotta go where that belt is, right?
I'm not certain.
Because low-waisted, like, it would be on the hips, not the waist.
Yeah, and then you'd have this, like, weird section that would give this really long torso, like, shown off, and I don't want that. I don't want it to look like they're, like, lankier than normal, right? Like, I want it to be, like, kind of off, but I don't want it to be, like, blatantly, like, this person is longer than normal, you know? And you have to do that with, that's why I brought the belt up, right? And that's why it flares out here, because it gives that spider vibe, right? The spider has the little head and then the big body, right? So that's the vibe we're going for with the aesthetic. So... Conundrum. How do I want to do this?
What if it was like stockings with a short skirt?
That's what I was going there. I was debating that. So I might bring back the like... Oh, okay. Okay. All right. This is doing something. That's doing something. Okay. Bring it up in there, bring you in there, and then like that. It's doing something, but not exactly what I want. Okay, try again.
We're watching the master at work, guys.
Bring it. I'm not the master, no. Too much credit. Okay. Okay. We're trying it out. What if I do... Problem is, if it looks too flat, kind of gives me... Okay. Apron vibes, but I'm not hating it. Problem is now... Jesus Christ, Jamie, oh my god. Cut them off at that point. Whew. Goodness. Okay, what if I instead sort of merge this like that? No, I don't like that. I had it, and then it's just not doing what I want. Oh, good job. Good job, Jamie. I'm glad you made it out of that alive. Traumatic. I'm sure. This is definitely a conundrum. Because I really like what I have so far. And I just don't know what to do about this bit.
Sometimes
Hey,
it takes
Anima.
some time,
How was
Jamie.
stream?
Hey, Anima. I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, though.
You gotta clean the filter first. That's what happens. Replace the filter. You know, they only are rated for like 6 months or something, right? Seen those commercials? Okay, Anima. I would love your artistic eye. I know you draw. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with the bottoms of this character, right? I really like...
Thank you for the raid.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Anima. I really like the sort of... Nice, nice.
Awesome. What'd you play?
See, the Talbird wasn't bad, but it just gives me... Gives me too much monk vibe, and I don't know if I'm there yet. Don't know if I'm there for the too much monk vibe yet. What if we got, like... Okay. How do I pull that off? How do I pull that off? What I'm thinking of. We give it in here. Okay, that's better, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. See, this is the hard part. The next problem is the sleeves. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the arms yet, but we'll get there too. Yeah, so this character needs bottoms, right? Pants, skirt, whatever. Now, the conundrum is that it's very important to me that we get this sort of like out shape because they're a spider person. And so I really want this gives me like thorax abdomen vibes, right? And then a little on top. So that's problem number one, is I don't want the bottoms to be too busy that they interfere with that. And then the second problem is I don't want the bottoms to detract from the legs too much because the legs are fancy, right? Like they're different. They're not normal legs. And so I don't want to like hide that. But they also have like a long torso. So it kind of gives an issue there too. So there's like a lot of things that are happening. And I'm just not sure how to solve it. Is it with looking like ashless chaps? It's not. You think that the wide would work? See, my concern with the wide is that we're doing like way too busy. No sleeves? Okay. So this would be like cut mid-shin. I feel like it takes away from the leg too much. Well, I guess the knee isn't particularly interesting. It's the bottoms. Okay. You know, Anima, you were right. I was overthinking it. I was overthinking it.
So what do we end up going with? God damn it, Ori.
I'm sorry, Mars. You were right. You were right. No, you both of you are right. I was overthinking it. You know, I'm sorry, Mars. I'm sorry. I needed Anima to sort of just snap me out of it. You know,
you needed an artist's opinion,
it's not even that. It's not even that.
opinion.
It was not even that. It's just that now that like two people are saying it right now, I have to try it. You know,
Well, now
that's
it's
sort of what it is.
confirmation.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, you know, you were like puff pants, and I was like, and then Anna was like puff pants, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll try the puff pants, and you know, here we are. I'm sorry, Arya. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mario, welcome.
It's my bad. I have absolved my sin. Okay.
Oh my God, man,
that is
everyone on my
false.
side tonight.
That's false, Jamie. I love Mars. She's not always right. Okay. You know.
No, I very much
I
not.
trust her opinion though a lot, and so I'm sorry that I didn't try it. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just getting a kick out of this.
Arya's in bed, Anima. So they weren't false. All right. Oh, no, you know what's good about the no sleeves? Magic tattoo.
Yes.
So, you know.
No, honestly, I think any sleeves you gave it would just take away from the vibe.
Yeah, no, I just gotta give it some sort of shirt. Do I? I don't know. Do I want to? See, that's the problem with NB, right? Like, what equipment do they got now that does this work or
Yeah.
not?
It's like, could we cover this with a scarf that just happens to stay in place all the
So,
time if it needs to?
so my thing is that yes, you definitely can, but the problem is now what kind of chest do I want to draw, right? Like, what kind of chest do I want to have?
Well, Anima's suggesting a low V cut.
Like a low V cut sort of vest vibe, like a sleeveless, you know, like a sleeveless vibe.
Definitely sleeveless for sure.
I kind of. Because this is more like a scarf, like it gets backless, right? It just comes up and around and then gets cinched with the belt. That's the vibe I'm going for.
Yeah, it's not a jacket or vest like I thought it was at first. It is a very flouncy scarf.
It's definitely going to be tight, though. We could just have it as more just pieces of fabric, which I kind of like.
Oh, I like the idea of it like being wrapped around.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like, okay, it looks kind of like what Jedi wear.
Okay.
In Star Wars.
I know what you're saying.
It's got kind of like that half gi, half wrap kind of look.
Okay, now I have to look up toga.
Toga, thank you.
Toga. No, not toga from My Hero. God.
Oh, and your computer knows what you like.
I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed. I don't enjoy the fact that I can't type toga into the goddamn search engine and it gives me the piece of clothing. It upsets me.
It just
Yeah,
doesn't work
Roman
like
toga.
anymore.
I mean, honestly, the Roman toga sort of just is a scarf that sort of cinches in at the waist with a belt. Even a lower neckline. I'm debating. I mean, Anima, what do you think if I just there's no shirt? Like the scarf is the shirt. Like, what are our
really
opinions
like
there?
Vibe.
You like that vibe?
I really like it, and I think it could work for anybody. And it's fiction,
Well,
so we know everything's gonna stay
it's
in
more.
place.
I'm not concerned about the coverage. I'm not concerned about it. The only question that I have with it being just a scarf is now which kind of chest do I want, right? Like now this is a conundrum, right? So we have this NB character, we have this vibe, honestly very androgynous in my opinion right now. Does it have boobs? Does it not? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know yet. It'll definitely have a tattoo, Anima. So the character does have a rather large like arm shoulder tattoo in my opinion. So that's already covered. Top tier.
Oh well, Arya agrees. So now you have to have 2 cool tattoos.
No. Well, if I get a familiar, I will have a tattoo. I do plan to get a little animal companion as well.
Abs, but not completely flat, but also not a full rack. That's
Okay,
Anima's
okay. So
definition.
mid level and beefed, you know, a little bit.
So they
Toned.
worked out.
Toned.
They worked out.
Yeah. Athletic, right? An athletic body type. Okay, now I have to look up. Dylan will be sad.
Why?
Because Dylan has a type and it's never the characters that I draw.
What's the type?
I don't feel like I want to call him out here.
Oh, okay.
You can take Smash or Pass and think about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ah, okay. Nope, it clicked.
I think we got there. We got there.
No, we got there. The midnight brain is kicking in.
I
Still got
won't
there.
spell it out, but he spelled it out himself during Smasher Pass, so you know it's not that big of a deal. Well, Jamie, you can watch it again, or you can wait until I do what's it?
Video?
Edit it,
Highlight
yeah,
reel?
on YouTube. But also I will say there are many more Smasher Passes in the future, because I'm gonna say that Dylan and Mars had an incredibly good time. I mean, I did too, but
I
they
had
were
a
they were
blast.
dying. But we also plan to do it for every single Ace Attorney game at very least, and honestly, probably most games that we end up playing at this point, if it's with them. Because I gotta tell you, Jamie,
That mean we need to do a Wander Song Smasher Pass?
I don't think I could do a one. One, there's way too
I
many
think there's
goddamn
too many
characters. There's
characters.
way too many goddamn characters. And two, it's like I don't even know. Like I'm like sitting here and I don't even know, right? Like at least with Ace Attorney, like it's very easy, like Miles is there. So like there's obviously more there, right? But it's like trying to sit here and think about like Eddie in the Wander song. It's like I don't even know. I don't even know.
Like there was Kiwi, Miriam.
Yeah, Miriam's
That's it.
grandmother, you know, like it's like I don't know. The
Cowardly
fairy,
Mare.
Aya, you know, all of these people. It's just
pirate.
like I don't know. Oh, it's whimsical and there's puzzles. That does sound epic, Anima. Okay,
And
Anima,
a
what
giant
is
frog.
what is the
Don't forget
game?
Giant frog.
What is the game? You can't come in here and not say the name of the game. Game. I'm just being weird. It's weird time.
It is.
The Last Campfire. Okay, I'm gonna look it up now. Oof. Well, it looks very cute. It gives me Children of the Sky? Light?
Oh, Children of Light?
Yeah, it gives me those kind of vibes.
Or
Like very
Childs of
vaguely.
Light.
The main character gives me that sort of vague vibe. It does have a big frog. That's fun. You love that game? Yeah. Okay, Anima knows what I'm talking about. It also got like kind of Zelda vibes with like the world, like Deku Forest vibes, right? Like definitely interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing this giant frog. He's pretty epic. And a turtle. Very nice. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Definitely pretty neat. I wish I had more time to play games. Sky, Children of the Light. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's both. It's all of the above. It's
No,
every word I said, just in a very specific order.
Sky Children of the Light, I am familiar with. I love that game. I played it a lot in college.
The main character gives me that vibe.
Very good music. It is a very beautiful game.
Yeah.
Kind of repetitive though. Once you've gotten through it, that's kind of all there is, to be honest.
Yeah, but a lot of
I-
games are like that.
I haven't checked it out in years.
I would say
they
that, like-
added anything to it, Anima?
Open world games are hard, and like constantly, repeating games are hard,
Well, it's funny. Children of Light isn't exactly an open world game. Like, you can choose what direction you go, but it's still very much on the rails. Like, there is a destination.
Mhm.
There's a fan webtoon. What?
Damn.
Shit. Okay, I'm looking this up. Jamie, is it called Sky Children of Light, or does it have a different name? This is important information. I must.
You know what's disappointing?
What?
That I just realized?
Yeah.
Spiders don't have antenna.
No, they don't.
It make me sad.
Spiders don't have antenna.
It makes me so sad. That's like a best bug feature, besides wings, is antenna. Okay.
But they don't have wings
But
either.
I know they don't have either of them. Bad spider, bad. Next time I just be butterfly or something. This is sad. This is disappointment. Why do this? Pathfinder, I take it all back. Not really, but sad. Sad. Oh, crap. You know how I just said? I said, well, bees are part of insect, so yes. You know how I just said what my favorite artist was? I got a second one that's also top tier as well.
Oh.
Critbit. Beautiful. Critbit. They do.
I would have to agree. Bees are awesome.
Gorgeous.
The Seeker. Okay, I have my phone in my hand. I'm looking it up right now. Okay, there's apparently 3 of them called the Seeker.
Ooh, I wonder if this person did any
Nope, that doesn't right.
spidery art.
I think I may be having trouble finding it, Jamie. Is it on Webtoon or is it somewhere else? 'Cause Oh, wow. Okay. Is it by Willow-Wish? This looks correct. Yep, this looks correct.
Okay, you know what's a skill?
Okay.
And I don't have
Thank
this
you much,
skill yet.
guys.
I don't have this skill yet. I need this skill. Putting all this goddamn fucking detail into a piece of art and making it still really good. And make it like it doesn't hurt my eyes. Like it's like how give me the secrets. Like let me absorb. Please. If you do not follow this artist, it's Critbit. Critbit. Their art is amazing. It's fantastic. This is not even half of it. This is just there's I mean, I'm specifically looking at colorful shit, but like there's just good shit all around. It's just good shit fucking all the time. Like they do it amazing. Like they do it epic. They do the good.
I'm already following them.
You know, like come on, like please, like how do I get this? Like I want this. Like how do I do this? I don't know how to do this.
Next level of success.
You know, where's the other one? Could the tiefling? They do the tiefling so nice.
Me.
So beauty. Look, they're so pretty. I can't like look at all the color. Like I can't do it. I'm not like Corey. I don't know what I am right now, but this is very good, and I like it, and I can't.
You're
like
enamored.
Beautiful. Like look at how to draw fire like this. I don't know. Look at the pretty
shit,
witch.
I want that to be my next character.
Like I want all of this. I need it. I like how okay. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh,
Do you see this? Now tell me, how does somebody take like 80 different really detailed patterns and shit and make it not bad? Because this
lots and lots of time
this
and
is so much goddamn detail, but it is absolutely one of the most gorgeous men I have ever seen. Okay.
Imagine someone took a class or has a background in fashion design.
I don't know what. Like this is just like all their art is just like original character commissions. Like that's it. That's like literally all it is. And it's just like it's gorgeous. They're amazing. Yeah, it is a skill issue. You know, they're just you know, I'm dying. I forgot because they like come in and out. Like they like take a ton of commissions and then they like show them all off and then they disappear and then they come back and it's just like yeah. Can they teach a class? Can they like so I took a class from a web comic artist that I admire and that's how I do like That's how I do. Yeah, Jamie. That's how I do some of the techniques from from the webcomic. Can this artist please teach a class? Can they? I will pay. I will pay so much money to take this class. I will pay so much money. Rabies is not on the bingo card, Jamie, but good luck. I will pay so much money to take this class. Where is it? Give it to me. I need it now. Thank you. Thank you. I love this one. The last one I'm gonna show, but this one's epic as hell. Like, look, he's got like epic tattoos. He's got freaking octopus arm hand. He's got like octopus cape shit. He's got like all of this pattern crap going on. He's got this incredibly detailed, intricate tattoo, and then it's just like, and I want it. Don't know how they got it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I also wing capes. They inspired me about wing capes because they're right about wing capes. And squirrel people. I like squirrel people. Okay, I need to like study this artist
We're
more.
just having,
I
like,
kind
a
of forget about it.
confessions night tonight.
Sometimes, man. You know, it's never a bad Dylan. It's Dylan, Jamie. It's never a bad time, Mars, to simp for an artist so that you can get the skill. You know?
Absolutely.
I'll also say that I never go on incognito tab when doing like art stuff, but that means that I type in the weirdest shit into like Google, and I don't think they have any idea what I want out of my search sometimes. Oh, that was unexpected. Incognito, I agree, Jamie. I agree. Scaredies. Okay. Usually when I do... Yeah. Well, let me bring up the model again. That'll help. Because the model has proper placement. Yeah, I always draw a little too high. Little too high. Little too high. Oh, well, I'm sorry for you, Jamie. Gain that confidence. You can do it. I believe. I believe in you. Okay. There we go. Welcome back, Anima. Okay. Sort of like give it like scoopy scoop vibes, and like gotta add that collarbone to define the end of the neck. That's very important. It's too late. I don't enjoy how late it is right now.
'Tis late indeed.
Okay. Let me put the thingy back on. Yeah, I like it. Okay, we going. We vibing. All right. I think with that, we'll wrap up Mars.
Alrighty.
Not for us, Jamie. And I know you're on the same time zone, so I don't know. Yes. The freaking... It is...
Good job helping, guys. Like, Corey is coming along great.
Indeed. And I bet it's not at all what you think they look like from my profile image I picked. But, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Everybody who could join.
Wait, Jamie, what were you missing?
Yeah, is it something we can do? Or does it involve Dylan? If it involves Dylan, I can't really do much for you. But if it's something Mars or I can do, we can certainly help you.
We can fix that pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
Oh, well.
The Smith, thank you.
Oh, hello, Witch and Smith. How was stream? What were you guys doing? Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so Jamie, we actually did mention the TPK. You just weren't here, but we can certainly say Dylan was threatening.
Ori, can you believe we had a TPK in the
and that
watery
Dylan
grave?
would threaten to bring back the creature that TPK'd us in the first place?
He
Like, I
wasn't just threatening
can't.
that, he was threatening multiple
Multiple of them. Yeah, indeed. There you go, Jamie. Woo!
Jamie.
Artisan Warlock.
Ooh.
Very nice. Oh, patron of gardening. That's beautiful. Love that.
Ori's language.
Love that. We were working on my Pathfinder OC, but we were also before that working on a magical tree sort of thing that has all this sort of willow feathered leaf vibes and everything. But yeah, everybody check out Witch and Smith. If you haven't seen their stream, they're fun people. I mean, come on, they're making gardening patron for a warlock. Like, I don't know what else you can ask for. But you know,
It's gonna be a troll too.
oh, a troll. Very nice. I don't know if you know Cinderblock Sally, the Witch and Smith, but he's been doing a bunch of like dark wood fairy stuff, and and he's made a character called the Bramble Sweep, and you know, it's all good vibes around there. It's the dynamic duo, you know. Yeah, no, it's really fun. The Bramble Sweep, it's very nice. He's a cute little guy. He gives like you know, like the folklore of like the brownie, right? That's the vibe I get out of the Bramble Sweep. Is that the vibe you got, Mars? Do you even remember Bramble Sweep?
I would say so.
Let me give Jamie their bingo points. Jamie got stream bingo.
Hand those out. Congratulations.
Yes. Indeed. I'm glad you got it, Jamie. Are you saving up for something, Jamie? No, we are ending anime. You don't want to end right when the the raid happens, because that would be rude. That would be rude.
Emperor monkeys. Oh, you got my attention. That sounds awesome.
Well, anime, you gotta be doing the bingo from. You really gotta do the bingo from Tuesday, because there's a lot that have Dylan on them. You know, there's a lot that have Dylan on them. You're like John'em, Jamie. Is this an Ohio thing? Is that an Ohio thing? Stockpiling points? Is that what you're doing?
You know,
yeah.
You gotta store up for winter, you know, Ori, you gotta save your resources.
Yeah, definitely. I keep trying to go open a freaking tab, and I'm not doing it right. I keep not doing it. Yeah, it's okay.
Struggle is very real.
It's Point Doomsday? Point Doomsday, indeed. You should have dropped? You're up pretty high, Anima. I'm surprised we didn't see PCM at all today. I hope they're doing all right. All right. I'm gonna try and pay the raid forward, since we got all these raid people. So I'm trying to figure out who's here, who we can raid. If anyone has suggestions, I will accept them. I might not do them, but I will accept them. Thousand-eyed monkey. Flamingo people.
Flamingo people.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Way cool.
I don't have anything specific planned, Anima. Nothing really.
I mean, if you're talking
existing.
Stream, definitely nothing planned, because that's not one of our days. But
yeah.
New Year's, I usually stay up with my family to watch the ball drop. We do a toast to the new year, all that good stuff. And then it's mostly just eating. for both.
I'm also I'm traveling on New Year's Day. The Prophet XX. All right, let's go look at them. But okay. Small person, they're playing I don't know what they're playing. Grounded? They look like a cute cat, so it's very adorable.
Jamie, that's awesome.
Let me go here.
I agree. New Year's is the day to recover.
Yeah, this is very true.
It just goes so hard on New Year's Eve. I refuse to drive over the New Year's weekend. I don't know where you guys live, but I know in my area, people cannot drive already as it is. They're even worse when they're drunk on New Year's Eve. So I am doing my best to avoid every single road in existence.
Yeah, I'm staying up, but I will be then immediately going to bed because I have to drive. I don't have to drive 6.5 hours, but I have to drive part of 6.5 hours for vacation for 3 days for the first, the second, and third. So that'll be very fun. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna raid this streamer, the Prophet. They have a cute little cat avatar, so you know they can't really be that bad. They're playing some sort of game. I think it's called Grounded. It looks very cute, and I think everybody here would like those vibes because it looks like a lot of plants and animals and stuff. So thank you everybody for coming. We will see you all in the new year. This is the last stream of the year, so happy New Year.
Oh, we made it!
Have a good time, and we'll see you next week. All right, guys. Good night.
See you all next week. Have an amazing New Year. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you then.